Boom bow.
Hi, hello everybody. Welcome back to Are We Watching This?
Yes, we is.
We are reviewing Love is Blind, season 9, episode 10 and 11 that came out on Wednesday. I kind of semi enjoyed this. There was a lot to it, but they
They're,
could have completed the whole
they're
season.
dragging the thing out.
Just give us the weddings and let's get over it. Basically,
I generally also can't be asked with the whole the dress and the groom's outfit fitting. Although
as a thing.
that this section bores me. Although this one there was some.
Yeah, it wasn't as dry as it could have been because there was so much drama along with it.
But before we do that, let's see who's in the house.
Yes.
Of course, our dear cousin Dwayne Banks is in the house.
Was he first comment?
Of course he was, and he said, "Nana, I told you, run from crazy and don't look back." P says, "Can't wait. Happy Friday, yo." KW is in the building. El Cid is in the building. Lady Lyrics is in the building, and Waving Cat Designs has just turned up. Hey everybody, hey. Yeah.
It was it was a lot. It was an interesting one. All right.
So where are we starting?
You've got the notes.
All right.
I have come as a mere participant.
So let's start with Nick and his beard Annie. You know, one thing about Nick
and Annie
is Nick said he told her when she crashed out the first time in Cabo.
Yeah.
Said this can't happen again.
Yeah.
And what happened?
He did.
It happened again.
He said it's a one-time thing. And she was like, yeah.
It never happened. Yeah.
We knew, obviously, chick, you're nuts. Even if you can hold it down to get married.
Yeah.
Just hold it down to get married. But she couldn't.
Yeah.
It seemed like every time she had a drink, it was the same thing.
This is the thing. And the thing is, anybody else in that situation, more than likely, so you've seen there's a pattern here. We go out for drinks, you come back, you're a little bit tipsy. That's when you just start chatting. Like you just be like, go to bed. We'll talk in the morning and see if you still got the same energy.
But so Wayne said Annie is taking pills and drinking.
Listen,
something
Annie,
because it's
a bag.
A lot. Like she was quite,
and also she's cowardly as well because this second iterance of it started from. So obviously they've come back from the big get together. She's seen him talking to Casey. She asked him about the well, she doesn't even ask him directly about the conversation. She's like, "Is there anything you want to tell me?" He's like, "Just say what you need to say." Ali has been in your ear. Ali has told you what has put you in a funk. Just say it. But you're too cowardly and you won't say it. So you're trying to draw it out of him. And actually, the thing is, Nick, with all of his flaws, he's also smarter than you. Like, he knows what you're trying to do.
Yeah.
And as he's shown us, he's got his clear boundaries. Like, I'm not falling into that. And so he
also doesn't care like that. I really feel Nick just wanted a quiet girl to marry, give her some kids. She's going to shut her mouth. He can have his mountain home where he can be with whoever he wants to be with. But Annie was then turning into a bit psycho. Like, actually, if I marry her, I'm not going to be able to get rid of her. It's hard me trying to shake her off now with her lunacy. Like, she just done herself out of it.
You don't love me the way I want. You don't.
But it's do you love me? Yes.
Yeah. But not the way I want.
I love you. What are you saying? You sound like a psycho.
Yeah.
And you look your hair's wild, your eyes are rolling. Like literally, it's like you literally look like a mad woman.
She looked awful.
And was she not getting his cues? Because he was looking at her. At one point, it's like he was wincing, like, what are you saying? For somebody to say, listen, all I want to do is just eat my flipping, what did he call it?
Chapula.
All I want to do is just eat my thing, man. Just shut your mouth. But she's still there. Like, I'm just saying, I just really love you. Do you love me? No.
Yeah.
And he gave her still a few more days.
I really hope that Annie, after this, got proper therapy. like I want to see Annie in the reunion, and I want to see a different woman inside and out. That I want to see her sit there and go, I look back at that and that was awful. I was so neat. Like I wanted her to be able to look at that and not recognize that person. But she comes in the reunion with the same, because even like during the breakup when they're packing their things, imagine she's coming into the room and say, so you planned it like this? You like
her crazy had to come out. I think the breakup speech, I guess he's over it, innit? So it was a little cold. It was
but that's generally how he is.
Yeah, though. He is very like, look, this is what's happening next. But you know it's Annie in it. And obviously I can imagine they have spoken about it. She knows this is the breakup. But you're still there trying to be like, but we could work on this. We can, you know, I just want you to be all in. It's like, please have some dignity. Just for a second, Annie. Like, just let him say his shit and you just be like, I'm so hurt. I really loved you. And then go and pack your stuff. But you can't be there. Like, I just think that you should give this another go. Are you crazy? Have some dignity.
Like the level of begging. Anyway, she's crazy. She has to watch that back and just be like, that is disgraceful.
Like
my lowest
point of life.
I came and disgraced myself. Like, wow. Yeah.
He actually, you know, when he said, how long does this have? How long are we going to do this?
Yeah.
Oh, that in itself didn't stop her. They still carried on talking.
Mm-hmm.
You could see the time passing. It was getting darker as they were talking with each other. I was literally like, Annie, this is really, really bad. Like, please let him go.
As KW said, man was like, how long do you want to drag this out for?
Oh, it was terrible.
How long do you want to drag this out for? Like, just insane. But yeah, so
I really did think, though, from how we left it before, although she was insane, I thought that they were going to still get married, because I thought she was gonna rein it in.
Yeah.
And was gonna secure a wedding.
Because she had, like, in Nick, she had everything she was after. So you thought you would be smart enough to be like, all right, I've won in it. Like, I've got what I want.
But she knew he's not batting for her. That's why she kept on saying, I want you to love me, love me.
I guess because inside she knows, innit?
Yeah, as they're interacting, you know he ain't really on me.
Yeah.
And I want him to be. And it's like, what he was going to give you was basically security and a child. You're not going to get a husband, though, because he wants to be somebody else's husband. But, you know.
Yeah.
I get it. It wasn't right. It was only going to be right if she knew I literally am his beard, but she actually wanted a husband.
Yeah. So they gone. They said bye bye.
I mean, that was
that.
I was like, oh.
So, episode 10 started with a bang. Yeah. So then let's move on to Ali and Anton. So Ali raised concerns about, actually, before we do that, what's the people them saying?
Yes.
Let's see. Lil English Rose says, that part, Nana, her hair has always looked a mess. Elsid said this is after she turned her back on him at the mixer. Yeah, like she messed up at the mixer anyway. She messed up. Mish says, I'm good, Elsid. How I should have known Love is Blind Denver would be a mess, as Denver is the worst cabin crew trip we go to. Oh, wow. Well, tell us more about the Denver people.
Yeah.
Kimberly Bailey says, Annie says, watch me after Nick said, you listen. Like, that was the level. Man said 1 + 1 = 3, and she was like, watch me. Like,
yeah.
No,
she was like, if you just come along on this journey with me, somehow you're gonna love me. You're gonna love me.
Yeah.
Like, it's like, chick, let him go. He doesn't want to be with you anymore.
Yeah. Saf says she loves the glasses, Auntie Nana.
Oh, thank you.
Elsid said Ali is auditing the beer bottles. Yeah, she needs to. Dwayne says Ali is a housewife that don't want to clean. Like, Ali is confused. Like, Ali is very confused, but Anton is also. So she obviously raises the issue of his drinking, noting that when alcohol is around, it disappears very quickly. and the thing with Anton is he is the baitest liar.
Yeah.
The baitest liar. So even when he started off talking about how, oh yeah, his brethren came, because when you said that, first of all, like, number one, I don't believe anybody came anywhere. right?
No.
But when you first of all said it, it clearly sounded like
he came to the
yard.
flat. Yes,
yeah,
most definitely. It sounded like he came to the flat. You said Patrick came round. That doesn't mean I met Patrick downstairs. If somebody says somebody came round, that is they came into your yard and you served them a beverage, as you would do because they came round. No, I picked up bottles of beer and took it to Patrick, who was downstairs, and we drank it where in his car. You drank those beers.
You drank those beers, bro.
And it's a deflection on straight at the beginning where he's like, when she's saying, "Where are the beers? Like, what's happened to the drink?" And it's like, you drank them. You drank them too. And you know, like, bro, you know you had the last bottle. You know you've been drinking.
Do you know when it was a wrap? Is when she brought up the tequila.
Oh Lord!
And then he went to the fridge to be like, "What? It's not there."
Again,
brother,
you know you poured the last
they're
drop.
Gone. You know they're gone. Like it was almost like watching a child. You know when a child is being caught out at something, and they're like, "Oh, I don't know how that happened."
It wasn't.
Meanwhile,
me.
You know they're lying. You know, it's like Anton.
But she's like, "Look, the last time I saw the bottle of tequila, it was half full. It's now empty. The two of you in there, you drank their tequila. She wasn't a part of it. It wasn't like you could say, no, remember last night when we were doing shots together? You had no stories. There was no tales of how you were partaking together. It's just always, he has a little bit of drinking problem.
Yeah. But then also, I did say, is it cultural? Like, I know he's American, but he was born in Russia. Also, is what I'm saying like really wild? Like, is this like really stereotypical? Because I feel like
Elsid said Anton is Russian. All this is bland liquor. All this is bland liquor.
Elsid, you see it there? Because as much as I'm watching this guy lie, a part of me is like, yeah, but this drink isn't licking him. Like, obviously, this is a man that comes in the morning and drinks 2 beer.
If he had said that, then I would be like, no, if he had been like, look, culturally,
right.
My tolerance level to alcohol is different to you.
Yeah.
If he was standing on, look, what you see as a lot is nothing. Like I'm a lightweight compared to my peers. Then you'd be like, okay, all right. I would expect a Russian or Polish person to drink a lot. Like the mechanic at the top of the road.
Oh my God.
But he works on cars and he seems to be all right.
And he's drinking.
But he drinks all day long. I've never seen him sway. But, he's a Russian guy.
Yeah. But then also the thing is, Ali is very unreasonable. Like, she's like, even KW said she wants him to work, pay for her Botox, buy her expensive jewelry, and clean
up.
She genuinely, she's one of them women that genuinely thinks like, but I'm pretty.
Yeah. That whole soft life princess treatment.
I am the prize.
Yeah,
you get to be with me.
Yeah. So you work, you pay for everything, and I will maintain looking beautiful.
Yeah.
Basically, is what she's bringing to the table, as it were.
Which is very ugly.
He's drinking, and then I don't want you to drink either. I don't know. I just don't feel that they're compatible.
Yeah, if they say yes, it will be a very short-lived marriage. It would be.
If they do say yes, they're not married anymore.
I feel like Ali is going to say no, though. I feel like she's going to say no ultimately. Even like even with Anton's mother coming, and it was like I quite liked Anton's mother. Like generally, especially like culturally, the way that a lot of like older Russian women are portrayed is like they're not very like warm sort of thing.
Well, she wasn't very warm. I mean, she was warm to her son, but I wasn't getting vibes.
She was warm to Ali to a point where she got out the tears. Is like I'm crying because I'm so happy for you. Like, sort of thing. So she was. Yeah, I mean, but also, I mean, you did say that her nose is also favoring somebody that drinks a lot of.
Her nose does look like somebody that has had a fair bit of alcohol over the years. That podginess. I would imagine that they can drink.
Anton is probably looking at Ali like, what are you even talking about? Like,
but he was being like shady. Even when he said, I don't have a problem. Like, I'm not like a drug addict or an alcoholic. Like, I could stop drinking for a couple of weeks. I was like, Anton, I think you have a problem if you're saying you can only do it for a couple of weeks. Like, what does that mean?
Man didn't even say a month, you know. Man didn't even say a month.
Or I'm gonna cut down.
Yeah.
You know, stopping drinking for a couple of weeks, you could probably do. Now, can you actually reduce what your flow is?
Yeah.
Can you do that succinctly? Would just be a little bit more like, oh, okay, if you think I'm drinking a little bit too much, cool. Let me, I'm gonna cut back. Or for him, he'll probably just drink by himself.
Yeah.
And you'll just find that he's out more or something. I don't know.
Nonsense. Kimberly says, I think Anton will say no. Ali is pretty, but she's too much work and passive aggressive as hell. She really is.
Yeah.
She really is.
But Anton seems really set on her. I feel like they'll go to him first and he's going to say yes. And Ali's going to say no.
Yeah, 100%. Elsie said, Ali cut her mama off when she said, wash dishes. KW said, Ali fed her a croissant. Elsie said, Anton said he could stop drinking. Can you stop being messy? And she actually refused.
Yeah, she did. Can anybody tell us why Anton was eating like a pig?
Like just the...
Because I swear it literally was just pastries. I didn't understand. I didn't even get what they were eating. Was it croissants?
I have no idea what it was.
But he was eating it like he hadn't eaten in 100 years.
Yeah.
Like, it was like, why are you eating like that?
Dwayne makes a good point. Ali, can you cook a meal?
Probably not. I don't think Ali can do much, you know. Honestly, yeah. I don't think she's... I think she's worked on her face and her figure, and that's about it.
I don't understand this chick. I do not understand this chick.
Monami said Anton was starving. He was eating like he was.
That brother is starving.
Like, literally, like, I have not eaten. Thank God my mother's here. So he can
like,
get a
literally like a homeless man that's coming off the street.
Yeah, he was really tucking in. Like, I haven't seen food in so long, mama.
This is crazy. This is crazy. But yeah, I have no... Also, I actually find this couple quite boring. But I have no doubt that they're just not going to make it.
Nah. Early days in the pods, I thought they were so dry. They were.
Yeah.
Like, you know, the first ones that get together, you are like, probably you guys are going to be fine. But yeah, they got issues, really.
They got issues. They got issues. Another couple that's got issues, Megan and Jordan. Megan and Jordan. So Megan and Jordan in this episode, they go and meet Jordan's parents. Can I say that Jordan's dad said the weirdest thing that would make me run a mile? Like, when he said, grandkids are the present for not killing your teenagers. I was just like...
his parents, but they were giving me weird vibes.
I think the mum was all right. I think the dad was a bit...
But the mum was trying and she was asking like...
She was a bit beggy.
Questions. And I was like, I don't know about you.
The kissing question was
like... Yeah, like, how was your first kiss? What?
Like, why are you asking that? Why are you asking that? And then when he's answering...
Why would anybody ask that of their child? Like, I don't know. I just found that really strange. Yeah. I don't know about his parents, you know.
Yeah. So yeah. And you know, all of that aside, it's generally quite a good meeting. One thing, tell me if this is me, but one thing that kind of threw me off at the beginning was as they sat down, one of the first things Megan done was like, do you like the ring? And I was asking myself, am I getting the ick because it's Megan and then because there's this whole thing about money? But it also is like, if another woman did it, I probably wouldn't be getting the ick as much. I don't know.
I know what you're saying. I don't know. I want them to work, but there is something about them that it makes me uncomfortable. I don't know what it is though. I'm not sure. I'm not sure.
But it's mainly Jordan that makes me uncomfortable.
Yeah.
Like Jordan he's like hiding something. But then also it's the mismatch
like she may find out afterwards.
Yes.
He was just playing along, like just trying to get married, probably so that she gets trapped and has to pay his debts or something Tylerish about him. I don't. There's just
what would be
something
hilarious
iffy.
if Jordan was like a bit like Yannick, where it's like the way they made Yannick look like he was just kind of a normal guy, and then it turns out Yannick's got bare businesses and is actually quite a
you're thinking actually like maybe Jordan's got a whole load of money.
Maybe that's why I don't want to talk about is what he does.
I don't know. I just find him iffy, and there's something a bit desperate about her as well.
Meghan.
Yeah. Like, so the two of them together just makes me feel like, oh, I don't know.
What did you think about her at the table asking for the parents' blessing?
Oh, I don't think nothing of that.
Yeah, again.
What, you didn't like that she was asking?
Again, I just feel like I feel like I'm slightly overly judging her because of just the whole kind of money, female boss dynamic sort of thing. And I'm just like, would Jordan have got the it from that? Because again, it's like, if he's starting to get issues with her being the money person, you're not going to appreciate sitting there whilst this woman is asking your parents for, I'm going to say your hand in marriage, but like, do you know what I mean? Like, yeah, okay, I wasn't sure if I was keen on that. But yeah, and you know, the mum, she kind of fawns over Meghan. She's like, she's so beautiful, this, that, and the other. And they talk again about the connection around Luca and his diabetes. I don't know.
I just don't. If they do it, I don't see it lasting. Because I just feel once the reality really hits her and sobers her up, she's going to be like, what the hell am I doing?
Yeah.
And that's if she's lucky and she doesn't have to then take on whatever his burdens are. There's just something about him. I'm like, nah, you're hiding some shit. You're shady. Something else is going on with you.
Curiosa says Jordan is too boring for Meghan.
And he's that as well.
Elsie said Jordan don't want this no more. KW says marrying someone because they have a diabetic son is crazy. You know, the thing is,
and her sister's flipping prophecy.
Yeah, that's what I mean. That's
much, man.
That's what it is. That is what it is. It is like your dad was diabetic, his son is diabetic. That's the first quote unquote sign. And then from when your sister, and this is why I know she's saying yes. Yeah. Because from when her sister had that dream, and you're just like, no, this is blessed by my daddy. This is what you think now. You think that this union is blessed by your father. And it may well be. We may all be wrong.
And she wants to be married, though. And it's just there is a desperation about her because she's so, it's a yes. And realistically, of the two of them, she should be the one that is firmly in the, I don't know bag.
Yeah.
But she's not. In it. It's kind of, and then I'm going to move from LA and I'm going to buy a house. And but it's just like, bro.
Little English Rose says Jordan did an interview with AD. I don't understand all these people doing these interviews.
It's very strange, this early stuff, and they can't talk properly anyway.
Yeah. So but he said he hated that she referred to herself as Sparkle Meghan.
Yeah, didn't he say that from inside?
Yeah.
I'm sure when they were talking in the pods, he didn't like that. He didn't.
I mean, it's a shit name.
He didn't like was it him or one of the other ones? Also, Dwayne. Was it Dwayne that said Jordan was Meghan's third option?
For real.
But she's all set on a yes.
Yeah.
Like, nah.
What else? Sarah says Jordan's mum being shocked that he still blends the chicken breast. Yeah.
I know. I thought that was for the cameras, so that's real.
Like, dude is really doing like.
And then his dad. Remember when his dad said about he just likes quarter pound.
That's about to say that.
Burgers.
So when they came in and the dad said that about him, again my flag went up and I was like, nah, this is going to be a problem because so like Jordan's family just seemed like a regular middle class American family, right? And so already the dad and the mum know that you don't even vary in your food things, So it's not even like you can look at that family and be like, oh, they're dining out doing mad things. So like he's just not varying from burgers. Yeah. Now you are married to a foodie or going to be married to a foodie who likes to try all sorts of things. What are you talking about?
Well,
because this is another thing that you guys can't connect on.
That was
because all my man wants is a quarter pounder with cheese.
That was the issue. Or he says he likes fine dining, and he would do if he had more time. But she's sitting there with him talking about, you're not even talking to me. Like, we are just sitting in silence. And I absolutely get his point of view of like, well, obviously sometimes we are going to be sitting in silence.
Yeah.
But not at this stage.
Not at this stage. At this stage, there's things to talk about.
Plenty of, like, literally, you haven't even known each other like for 2 whole months, and you're already like, I just want peace and quiet.
Nah.
Come on, you're talking all of the things, you're making all of the plans.
He's saying
you have a wedding to plan, but you're there like, I'm just tired, bro.
Yeah, he's saying that.
And there was something even how he was saying about, I'm just tired. Again, it felt like Sky is giving me like, I want a soft life. Like, I'm gonna say I'm really tired, and then maybe she's gonna retire him. There was just something leechy about how he was talking. I was blatantly like, are you telling her like, work is hard so that she will then be like, look, just take a year off, we'll be fine, and he'll be like, yes, thank you very much. Like, it.
The thing is,
something about him.
I can't even hate him if he's gonna do that. Man. I'll keep it real, man. Fuck it.
I feel like she's being played. That's all I get. Is like, I think he's playing you. Megan.
KW says, even when she told her family that he has a diabetic son, they acted like she said he was a billionaire. Oh my days. Like, yeah, it's yeah. Lil English Rose said, I was so impressed when I learned that Yannick does business with Netflix and Amazon. Yannick is she fumbled the bag on that, man. Well, no,
when we finish, we'll go over the Jesse Moon interview with him. We learned so much.
Dwayne says, I want him to leave her at the altar. Lady Lyric says, I don't see the chemistry between Megan and Jordan. And I think the only reason why she's still staying is because of her dad having type 1 diabetes. Correct.
And she wants to be married.
Yeah.
Because you hear it each time she goes to a confessional and she talks about all that she's been through, and she never thought that she would ever get married. I'm like, that's desperate.
Yeah.
You are in desperation zone now. It's like, I can lock in here. I can at least have a wedding. And it's like, bro, this guy is not a catch.
KW makes a really good point, Like, so you're doing all of this chicken drinking, but you're not even ripped.
Okay, Tuffy.
Like, you're not even ripped. Like, so what is this for? Because if you're going through that level of thingy, Bob, like, bro, you need to be cut.
No, but he hasn't got time to go to the gym and do weights. Working.
Then you need to stop.
He said he's talking to people for 10 hours a day.
Nah.
Like, it's a hard life. And then on his spare time, he's got to try and spend it with Luca and look after him and his diabetic needs. He has no time to go to the gym. He has no time to talk.
KW said he only has his son part-time, and then she wants a nanny. Crazy.
But he said that we're not having a nanny. Like, I want to bring up my kids.
Nah, she's getting a nanny. If they have a kid together,
they're not getting that far. They are not getting that far. If they get married 3 months, that Christmas time when everybody seems to break up, those two are breaking up.
Yeah. Joe is in the building. Hey, Joe. Dwayne says, that's my problem, KW. Money is too much of a deal breaker. Yeah, like it is.
But they were talking about the house and the door numbers and everything. I could see his face was literally looking like, what the absolute hell? I feel like the more he gets to know her, the more he's like, oh, you're a chore. But there's still something in me that is like, I still need to secure this woman to pay my bills.
Yeah.
But they are not compatible in any way, shape, or form. Like, that is, come on. He was looking at her like, that's utterly ridiculous. Why are we going on house numbers? But I understand her. I too have a thing about house numbers, but you're used to the woo-woo now.
I don't know about that. I don't know about that. What was I going to say? Right, moving on. KB and Edmund. So we come to them after the mixer, and he's sitting by the kitchen counter. She's sitting on the sofa, and then she's like, "Why always gotta be the one to bring up the elephant in the room?" And then they start getting into it. But that said, I am fully paid up to the thing of Edmund is playing a character.
Yeah.
Like, I'm not saying that he's a completely different person as to what we're seeing, but he's turning things on and off. And I love the fact that she called him out on it on camera.
Yes.
That he's doing this.
She got there eventually. That one was great when she was like, "I'm going to speak."
Yeah.
And you have to sit there and listen and not interrupt me, because we got the full breakdown of the day properly that made sense why she's looking at him and being like, "Why are you talking about I don't say anything nice to you?" When you've asked him to do something, he said he ain't got time to do it. You were pissed that you had to still go and do it. Then you've gone to the thing, and I said there was something between them, but she was being too false when she was filming him.
Yeah.
Like it was too like, "Oh, we're gonna have a great time." It's like that wasn't real. So we know that wasn't real. So him saying his shit to her, also you're antagonizing her because you know that there was something already there, and then you're acting stupid. But I love you. I don't even know how she manages to still, at the end of everything, when he does his apologies and shit, and be like, "I still love you." I keep on looking at KB like, are you all there? Because even if off camera he is something else, this seems like a ridiculous pairing. I just don't understand it, but I believe her that somehow she likes him.
You know what? This is where I'm at.
Each time they're on screen, I'm like, you actually like this bread, don't you?
This is where I'm at, because realistically, by now, at this point, you are like, okay, this was fun.
I got some screen time.
I got some screen time.
A few million people know my name.
I'm good. I can kick out now. Like, nobody's going to be mad at me for leaving Edmund, because they will be like, no, we saw the crazy. It's fine.
It all makes sense.
We are surprised you went this far.
You did a good innings, sis. Like,
I don't know what type of juju Edmund said to her in the pods that has got her clinging on like this and putting up with this. It's probably a good thing that they didn't have sex in Cabo, because if he was able to make her cling on like this with just his words, if he's slanging down some good D as well. I think they're
sexing now, though.
Do you think they are?
I think they are.
I don't think they are.
I think they are.
I think they're doing things. I think they're doing things, because I think also if you weren't doing things, like, I mean, Edmund's different anyway, but if you weren't even doing a little rubber dub dub up in the bed, you would be like, what am I doing here? Like, I can't even feel a titty.
If
like,
anybody has any theories as to why KB is still doing this thing with Edmund, please share, because I'm at a loss. Each time she even complains about what he's done and not taking accountability, and it's like when she said to him, like, "You're a smart man, you're not stupid." Again, I was just like, sis, but why are we here? Why are you still really being on this thing of like, you want to marry this guy? I don't understand it. Picking her wedding dress, she said, like, "That's my man." Like, and I was believing her.
Yeah,
I was like, I think this girl actually truly does want to marry him.
Joe said, "I may be on the island, be on an island, but why is KB going this far? How did she let it get this far?" Joe, you're not on an island.
No,
I'm, or if you are, we're on there with you.
I'm truly watching each scene. Like, I don't think she's acting. She seems really involved in this. Like, she wants it to work, and I just don't understand why.
But Joe disagrees. He said she clearly has the ick with her boy. She doesn't like him.
What, you think she's just doing it to carry on with the show?
Yeah. Say What Now says, the amount of money I would have to be promised to stay on this show with Edmund. Yes, it's yeah. KW said KB said he's not stupid, and watching him climbing that cupboard. You know what the other frustrating thing about Edmund is, like, essentially, KB delivered this, and I said it like I like the way she breaks the story down. So she's delivered this monologue, and then you do all of that, and all you get is that, sorry, I love you.
I'm sorry for walking away. That's what I'm sorry for now. I'm sorry for walking away. But you know what you gotta do? You gotta say something nice to me. Say something nice to me at least. Yeah, you can come after me afterwards, but say something nice to me. I was literally like, this is a Burke. I would just be like,
not a Burke, you know.
I'll turn to the camera and be like, I've done enough, guys.
Yeah.
I've done enough. Please free me. Let me go. Like, no.
Mish says she wants a podcast like AD. But I think she would do a good podcast.
She would.
She's got the voice for it.
And she's very good at talking. Like, I really do like how she like flows with things. Yeah, maybe.
Yeah. Kimberly says KB is staying on Love is Blind to try to get on Perfect Match.
Oh, fuck.
Don't do it to yourself. Don't do it to yourself. Lil English Rose says, I believe the producer promised her a spin-off. Mate. Angela App says, why is KB still here, please? Because I don't understand. Why doesn't she leave? Yeah, we are all
we're looking for theories. We're looking for theories. Yeah. Why is KB still there? Podcast could be. You know, that's feasible.
Lady Lyric says, how much money are the cast members really making from Love is Blind? Because it's not a guarantee that you can even get aired anyway. So they're really making that much. Are they really making that money after the show? Yeah.
No, because you don't know until the edit.
Yeah.
Actually. Yeah. So
Joe said she has not had sex with that man.
And I need, once it finishes, for them to come and say, but there's something, I don't know. I feel like he's got a little bit out of her.
Who else for this episode? Where are they? Joe and Madison. So they.
I don't know. She called him a bitch. Remember?
That was in the next episode.
Oh, was it? Okay. Sorry.
Yeah. They meet Madison's family. So it was the mum, the sister, the brother-in-law, and Madison's mum says, "I've got a very good." What did she call it? She could spot out.
She's bullshit meter.
Yeah. Mum, it's not working.
Terrible.
Your bullshit meter is broken.
They were really trying hard to be like, Joe, you got to marry our girl. They were laying it on very thick that they are a great family. He would be a great addition to the family. Like, you need to look after her. We will support that. They really were like, take our child now.
Yeah.
Take her.
But you could see, even when the mum was like, I don't know if her sight's gonna go in a year or 40 years, and you could see his face just being like, shit.
And also, I don't give a hootenanny. I don't like this girl, and I haven't liked her since I smashed her in the flipping honeymoon place. I just didn't want to leave because people would be like, I'm an asshole if I slept with her and left her in Mexico. But he wanted to.
He was better. He would have been better off doing that, you know.
Just leaving at that stage.
Yeah.
He's wanted to go. His face when he was watching all of them, I was like, oh my God, look at him. He's squirming. Yeah. He literally wants to run away. He's trying to smile. He was like forcing smiles. It's like, this dude, this is painful to watch. It actually was painful. And also I was thinking, is nobody looking at his face? Like, just to see.
Did you see the smile at the end?
He looked like, oh God, when the sister jumped up and was like, my brother-in-law's literally
he was like, bitch, I am not.
That probably sealed it for him. Like, I'm not even going to the wedding part.
Yeah.
Because now I'm going to have Meghan and her whole family flipping coming after me.
Yeah, because you can't sit in front of that family like that and they open up their arms to you. And then you're going to go to the church and then be like, no.
Well, then you've got to talk to them again, innit?
Yeah, no.
Because you can't run, like, you're going to have to speak.
Yeah. Yeah, like, but what about all the things that you said at the dinner table, Joe? Yeah.
Because I didn't even talk. You guys were doing all the talking. I was just sitting there. He didn't really say much of anything.
So it was in this episode that we started to see the dresses as well, innit? Like,
I think so.
Yeah. So, I mean, I generally find that most of that quite boring. It was interesting seeing Edmund's friends. Like, I was kind of looking at them being like, why are you friends?
Yeah,
because they both
very kind of normal, isn't it? That's why you know that he's just playing up.
Yeah.
He's putting on a character.
So, but if we jump to like the most, obviously, when the guys are trying in their thing,
and there's quite a few comments I see.
Joe finally cracks. Who would have thought a tie could give up? Joe wanted to take that tie and blood like.
No, Joe was suffering from Nick doing the talk to them.
Yeah,
he was shuffling on his feet like, I can't. You know when you've gone too far on something, like it's like I've gone too far. This is now becoming way too real. I can't even be here. I can't listen to him talking about, next week you're going to be making, no, it was in a couple of days. You're going to be making a decision. He was like, I can't even, I'm suffocating here. It's too much. Yeah. And then you got Edmund being all enthusiastic. Like, yeah. He was literally, I'm dying.
Edmund the buffoon. Joe says, if only there were captions over Joe's head. Like, if we could see what Joe was thinking in real time, that would be brilliant. That would be brilliant. Say What Now says they are desperate. Madison's family are desperate to find someone to care for her when her condition progresses. That man looked terrified, and Mum was like, "No red flags here."
Yeah.
Like, it's like, oh, are we not even in the same room, woman?
None of them were. Even the brother-in-law. Still, I'm like, I know you must be looking in his face, knowing this is not a man that wants to be with this woman, but
No. Curiosa said that was an awful meeting. He already wasn't interested, and this wasn't the meeting that was going to change his mind. And I think the family thought that if they could lay it on and be like, "Oh my gosh, Joe, you're so amazing," that he would be like, "Okay, it's the full package here."
Yeah. Like, even if he was a little 50-50.
So I might be 50-50 on Madison, but the family makes up with it because they're into
welcoming.
Me.
They seem really nice. Like, I feel like they were trying to do let's make him see himself with us.
Yeah.
Bro was like, absolutely not.
Absolutely not. Angela says, can't believe her family didn't see that Joe was not in it. Also, I think what made it worse was that her family kept answering the questions for him. They were a lot. They really were a lot.
Yeah.
Like, they probably, not even probably, they definitely were another reason of him being like, nah.
You're all too full on.
Yeah. KW says, I now respect the girl who dumped Patrick on site. That was Casey, right? Yeah, Casey. It's better than what Joe has done. Never fancied her from day one, but took the nyash anyway and then dumped her. You know what? Yeah.
Mate kept on when she's there asking him questions or being like, let's work towards it. And he's like, don't you have any reservations? Like, just leave her. Like, really, they didn't even need to move in with each other. Even if you just do the honeymoon and you're like, look, the living together is a step too far. Let's date. Or however you want to let the person down. But
Sarah said it was right after Nick left and Joe was thinking, wait a minute, we could have just bounced the whole time.
Yeah. It's so true.
Joe was like, I am out of here. I'm gone. What are you talking about? Dwayne said Joe told Madison that this would never have happened without Love Is Blind. And she said, why? It's like, does he need to spell it out for you?
Yes, because she asked why. Like, she wanted more. She wanted him to literally spell it out. Like, in real life, I would never speak to you. It would not happen. And she wanted to hear him say that.
Joe said, word is Joe has a podcast covering relationships. He better not. He actually better not. He actually better not. All right, so moving on to episode 11. So obviously we've got a continuation from Joe having his revelation that Madison is not the love of his life. Surprise, surprise. And so he calls her because he called her and told her, and then she called her mum and was like crying.
Joe's left. Yeah.
Like, how about that, mum? How about that? Make your red flags there. And so Joe comes back to the apartment. And you know what? Like, as much as Madison cries, she handled it well.
Yeah.
Like, Annie could definitely take a leaf out of her book.
Yes.
Because even like right at the end, when Madison like just kind of thanked him for doing the journey with her to this point. I mean, personally, I was like, I think that's a little bit too much.
Yeah, it's like Madison, but she,
you know, you're not begging.
She would see other sides, like when he probably was quite into her at moments. But we were definitely always seeing this dude is not interested really, and he's just doing this to not be the villain of the season.
Yeah.
Really, but she's just very gracious, and that's where I was like, this is annoying that you're being so like, she had really taken him at face value that he really was doing the experience and came to this conclusion, and it's like, bro, he was at this conclusion from reveal, and then it furthered when he saw the women that everybody else got. Then it was like, fuck,
it was like I've picked bad. I've picked bad, and he was never in it from that point onwards.
No,
like, I mean, Joe does not really come across as a nice person. So moving on to Ali and Anton.
Their talk wasn't so bad, actually. He was a little bit blunt, Joe, when he was speaking to her.
But again, Joe's a bit like Edmund, where you don't really ever form proper sentences.
Yeah.
So it's like all these women, you want them to say something, but like, what is he actually going to say?
He's just not on it, basically.
Yeah.
Someone said Joe did smirk. The way he said Joe did smirk. And KW says she was crying, and it looked to me like he was trying not to laugh. Really? I wouldn't be surprised, because I just think.
Well, he just doesn't care.
Yeah, you know, when he said it's a weight off my shoulders, actually, I was like, Joe, you are such an asshole. But you could have left time ago. But so I wouldn't be surprised if he was like, look, I'm going today. So whether you cry or not, I don't care.
Joe says, Nana, Madison has not been as kind in her podcast interviews. She's calling him names now.
Oh, I can understand that. Now that she's watching it.
Yeah.
Wouldn't you?
Yeah, I think
once you've actually watched what he was saying in his confessionals, you would be like, he never liked me. The whole, like, you would be able to see that. Yeah, you'd be calling him names.
I'd actually like to listen to some of that. Her revelation of realizing this man just was not into you at all. Like, man literally came along for the ride, and then when he was ready, he said, "No,
nah. We can't get to the wedding day. No."
Crazy. Ali and Anton. So it's like a continuation of her like being uneasy about his drinking, and she's like, how, can she trust him with like the whole kind of hiding alcohol? This is the time for them to part ways.
Yeah. But they need to have some weddings. At the end of the day, you've got to have some.
Well, here's the thing.
And both of them are both saying they want to get to the wedding part. So
we've got one episode left.
Yeah.
Is that enough to get 3 weddings in?
Yeah. That's generally what they do, is 3 weddings.
Yeah.
It's just because sometimes they have a few more, then it will go over 2. But yeah, that's what I'm saying. They could have done it with this. Just give us that wedding episode. It's not that deep.
Yeah, but I think her mindset is starting to shift, and she is starting to question, like, can she really pour into this relationship? Which I think is right.
Like, she's not the catch that she thinks she is, but I think she could catch somebody with more money that will partially give her the lifestyle that she is after. But I just feel like he is going to be older, and she wants somebody that is relatively good looking. I don't think she's going to get the 2. But she's young enough and pretty enough to catch somebody else. Like, this isn't Last Chance Saloon. I really do think she could get, like, it doesn't have to be Anton. So she could say no. I don't know why Anton is so het on, like, I'm going to marry her. I have no idea.
Yeah, he
just sounds like stress.
Yeah, but I think Anton. No, I get it because Anton knows that he's probably slightly punching.
Yeah, but then you're already working all the hours, so you're going to do even more. Just it sounds like a
But
stupid exchange.
Man can turn full woman like that.
Yeah, okay.
Especially, but I think generally as well, like especially like with a lot of American men, where it's just like it's very much more the woman being the prize, in it. She's the woman on your arm, sort of thing. And so you're like, yeah, I want this beautiful looking woman on my arm, but I will overlook all of the other things, like the fact that she will come down on me about I've got to change my ways in terms of drinking, but you won't even consider picking up a fucking pant and bra from the floor.
It's when she said like, "Oh, the bin smells," and just carried on sweltering around. I was blatantly like, "Oh." But he's the one that is saying, I'm going to marry her. So
yeah. Sonia Barley is in the building.
Hey, Sonia.
Yes. Hello, Sonia. Angela says Anton has a drinking problem. He really does. Joe again agrees with me. Anton knows he is punching. Like, he absolutely is. Angela said he really wants to marry her because she is pretty and he knows he might never get someone as pretty. I think that Anton just needs to be happy with the fact that he smashed.
No, just not. She ain't marrying him.
Yeah, you smashed.
I just don't think she is gonna say it. If she says yes, that would be a bit wild to me. But I don't think she's gonna say yes.
Say what now says Ali is not marrying that man. He has been unchecking her boxes with each episode.
Yeah,
it is actually quite sad from where these two were in the beginning.
Yeah. Remember, she was saying he's perfect.
Yeah.
And all of the women were co-signing that, like, he is perfect. He is mature. He actually knows what he wants. He's a family man. And then as it's gone on, it's literally been like, actually, it's a bit wild. He was going to strip clubs. He has a drinking problem. I don't think he earns as much as I need for me to be kept. Yeah.
That one's a wrap. So then moving on to Megan and Jordan, and so we touched on it beforehand, but like this whole thing of like Jordan just not offering conversational depth, not giving her intellectual stimulation.
Imagine.
And the energy just isn't the same that they had in the pods. And
I'm just so tired. All my life I've been working.
All my life.
He's like, you need to retire me, ho. He wants to be retired. He's laying it on thick. I can't even talk. I'm so tired. I'm just so drained. And then she'll be like, what do you need? I think I need 3 years off. And he'll be able to
take 4, darling.
Yeah. He's laying it on thick. I just speak for 10 hours straight.
At your job that you won't tell us what you do.
Who talks at the unless even if you were doing telephone work, you don't talk for 10 hours straight.
No.
So don't try it.
But I don't understand. And I think it's a massive flag of like somebody won't even share with you like what they've done in their day.
Yeah, I don't think it makes any sense. Then I don't believe you. I understand the whole, like, you don't attack somebody as soon as they come in from work. You let them decompress, get, but you are going to still ask, like, okay, so how was your day? What happened? You want to hear the names of the colleagues. You want to know what they were saying, what was going on. You want to be a part of the world that you're not there for, to start visualizing. If the person's like, I'm not going to burden you with, it's like, shut up.
But
sounds like a liar.
This is also the issue that I have, is like that thing of like, I don't want to burden you. So number one, I don't even know if burden is the right word, but if you're not going to burden this person, then who? If not your partner, then who?
He's lying.
And it's like, because surely it should be a thing of, you come back from work, it's like, oh, babe, today Jack done this thing, but then it can then also become your partner then being like, why don't you try this, and maybe if you do that, and if you do this will help you get that.
He doesn't want to say so he doesn't start getting caught out in lies. He's a little liar.
So what's he lying about?
I don't know, but there's something fraudulent about him. I have no idea.
I don't even think there's anything fraudulent about him. I think that he is just scared that the more she gets to know him, the more she will realize is that he has absolutely nothing going on for himself. and I don't even mean that in a disrespectful way. I just mean it. I mean it in comparison to her. So again,
so you're gonna say nothing.
Yeah. Yeah, because all right, I swear on the thing it said he was like it was giving like retail or something like that.
What does he do? Does anybody say? KW says I think Jordan is bored with her. Dwayne says the lifestyle differences are too much between them. P says, is he in sales?
It was something like that. It was something like that.
Say what now says, did you catch when Jordan said I can't play tennis at 10 a.m. on a Tuesday?
Yeah.
His hateration snuck out.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was all the kind of, I know you've worked hard so that you can create the life that you want. And
he's uncomfortable.
All of that was just giving me it's hard. It's
uncomfortable.
I could spend more time with you if I had more time, to the point where then he's retired. There's just something off, iffy. I don't know.
KW said he's probably a male escort. If he is, I can't imagine he's making a lot of money, because surely the whole point of a male escort is getting men that are sought after.
Some older women would just like a relatively good, he's a good average looking guy.
Mm-hmm.
He probably could do all right as a male escort. He could do all right. He's cool.
If he could do all right, then I could do really well.
Yeah.
You trying to pick me up?
Do what you want. I think he would be okay. It could be that it's just dry. He's in a dry job, but even a dry job, you could still tell the other person about it.
Yeah, but maybe it's also embarrassment, isn't it? Like if I'm telling you about, oh yeah, today in the office we had to pull the accounts for this file and run a section 24 and this, that, and the other. Meanwhile, she's going around the house on the phone like, yeah, so okay, so we're gonna sell that for 2 million. And
well, what does she do?
I don't know. I don't know.
Yeah, they're weird ones.
We just know she's a big baller.
I'm not sure, but either way, those two, I think, are getting married. Weird as it sounds, I think they're gonna say yes to each other, which is just bonkers, because they're not compatible.
No.
This early stage to be like, you're not stimulating me intellectually is, chick, come on. How's it gonna get better? You ain't got shit to talk about now. In a year's time, you're further ain't gonna have shit to talk about. Then you're just gonna get into the space where all you're talking about is Luca.
Yeah.
You'll have the kid to talk about, and then if you have it's crazy. No, you're not compatible in any way.
Any more comments?
Joe says he is a branch service manager.
That was it. So it's like, it was so vague.
That's what I was a branch of what? What is a branch service manager?
But this is the thing.
Is it a bank?
Well, you're managing the branch of something, isn't it? So it's like, but what? Like, so you're going to be supervising staff. You're going to be looking up to, like, it's so vague. So yeah, I don't know.
Yeah, Lady Lyric said the same thing. In one of the pods, he said he was a service manager.
What is the service?
And she made her money in oil and gas marketing.
Oh wow.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, but what is a branch service manager? I don't know.
All right, moving on. KB, so there's only now 3 couples in it.
Yes.
Which feels kind of weird. KB and Edmund. First of all, when I saw them riding in the snow on that snow thing, and she was driving, again, I feel like if it was another couple, I may not have thought anything about it, but that gave me the ick straight away.
Oh,
What I was just like, Edmund, man, the fuck up. Like, I guess it's a combination of like, now I can't have that butterfly and all the other things of like, even I was defending him about the club thing and what have you. But when you put all of these things together, and then you just got this skinny dude like on the back of the bike with this, nah, I was just like, this is not giving. This is not giving. But anyway, so they pull up to this cabin place. That view was sensational.
It was amazing. Yeah. I would have been terrified, but yeah.
And so she comes back. Even the fact that she's the one that went in and got the coffees and brought them back.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. No. The more I think about this, brother, no.
Brother, he does do a lot of princess stuff.
Yeah. No.
He does.
No. And so she sits down, and then again she's like, "Wow, it's gonna be the one bringing everyone room."
You hurt my feelings. So, you hurt my feelings, Edmund. You hurt my feelings.
But again,
and I want her to shorten his name. I don't know. Just when she says it all, it sounds so matron-like. Like, you know, when you're in trouble and you get like full net, it just call him Ed. Just Sutton. It just feels a bit like mothering.
But again, I like a KB story.
Yeah,
I like a KB story time.
She tells them good.
She tells them good. And then, because even it was like, and then you was in me in the car, and then you was all hugging, and then she starts. I was like, do you need to touch him like that? Like that would piss me off.
No, the thing was he was off.
Yeah.
In normal, when no one's around,
no cameras,
he was being an idiot.
Yeah.
And she had noted that.
Yeah.
You're being horrible, you're being despondent, you're being an idiot. Cameras come along, producers are there. All of a sudden, we get Show Edmund comes along, and then you want to be all over her and being like, you are amazing, and oh, we're gonna have so much fun, and da, da, da. But then he switched again in front of production. But I can't remember what she was saying, because they were asking him to do something, and he was being like, I'm not gonna do it.
That was it. It was for his bachelor party, and it was like they wanted to give him a Western themed bachelor party, and he was like, no.
Absolutely not. That's not happening. Yeah. Da, da, da. But then he switched again.
Yeah.
So he's a child. Obviously,
he's a petulant child, you know.
Yeah.
He really is.
I don't know. But then also he knows what he's after, and then he can be childlike. So at some point you can be quite firm when he wants to be.
But the sorry, I need to get water.
Hang on. Where are we? KB and Calibra. So, because I was half listening to that part, so I'm not quite sure what was going on in that discussion.
So,
yeah.
Well, we pretty much went over it. So she said all of that, and she kind of, her main thing is like, we can beef, yeah, but if you're not honest about the beef, then that's going to be a massive problem to me. Like, we beef. To be fair, it's like, actually KB's like quite a stand-up person in the sense where she's like, you have a fight, you acknowledge the fight, everybody apologizes for their misgivings, and we move on. But the problem that she's got with him is you're not even trying to acknowledge that anything has happened.
Right. That was her problem.
Yes. So it's almost like you're trying to gaslight her.
He will be like, he will switch when he wants to be like, what took place before didn't actually take place, and they are fine. And she's still in the thing of, but you were literally just being an asshole, and now you want me to play along for the cameras that we're all fine. So then I keep on looking like I'm an asshole.
Yeah.
And you don't have to take any accountability for what you have done.
Yeah.
In that moment to cause the friction. I get it. Yes, that's what she was saying.
Will Smith is in the building. She took him to a secluded snowy mountain to air him out. She's the villain of the piece here. No, Will. No, she's not.
JW says she wanted to accidentally flip him off that bike thing.
He's out of order. Will says this man has always been the man we see on film. She's just upset that she picked him. No, but she's clearly showing us that he's giving another side when the cameras are off. And so I feel like, so I'm with you. I feel like she actually likes this dude. But what I also feel is that she's pissed that she likes this dude.
Yeah, it's annoying her.
It's
it's wild that she does. Little English Rose says Carlos King, who was a producer at Bravo, said that Edmund is a producer's dream.
Yeah,
he makes excellent TV.
Yeah,
he would be. But if she is truly trying to get a husband, you'd be annoyed that you are with the clown.
Yeah,
like that would piss you off, especially if you're seeing the other sides to him as well. But maybe that is enough for her to be like, I am seeing the other side, so I know what our life potentially could be like,
yeah,
when he's normal.
Yeah,
maybe I don't know. I still,
but
I need somebody to tell me, why is KB there? I just don't understand why she's still with him. I have no clue.
I tell you what might be the deal breaker as well, though, is because when she was like going off at him and she was like, "Bitch, what did it?" And there was no response to that.
Yeah.
There was no response to that, and I feel like
that shouldn't be said though from a man that you say that you love and you're calling him a bitch on TV. It's literally like, okay, yeah, she's pissed today. She is like, I've had it up to here.
Yeah. But like, he didn't even. Most guys would be like, "Yo, I get you're upset,
but no, he was.
Man, it just flew over the afro.
He was like, I'm gonna hold this one. I'm gonna hold this. But maybe he had truly been an absolute arsehole.
Yeah.
So he knows, like, okay, I pushed this one too far.
Mm-hmm.
So, okay, all right, I'm gonna hold it. Maybe.
KW said I would have dumped him from I saw him riding that bull.
And giving it his all.
Yeah, he really was.
Mate.
He really was. Boy, yeah. I don't know. I don't know. This has been a shit show.
Lady Lyric says, firstly, I want to say KB is dead wrong for the way that she spoke to Edmund, but she does have valid points. I don't like the way she speaks to him.
Yeah, no. Like, to be fair, everyone's on like KB, like they don't like the way KB spoke to Edmund. Really and truly, it was just her calling him a bitch. But at that point, she's actually put up with a lot from the dude. So I mean, I like a swear word anyway, yeah. But I can kind of give her a grace in that moment.
Like, I think for the, it's like when you know somebody is playing.
Yeah.
And so they are being an arse to you and just you, and it's not being caught on camera. That would be hugely frustrating all the time, that this is what is going on. And so I'm coming across like I'm insane, but he's doing mad shit.
Yeah.
And when she goes through her story time and paints the picture, he never says, no, that didn't happen. Because he would, if it didn't. So everything she's saying, it's like, no, he does that shit. He does do that shit. Or you would say that is not what I do. You are making this up, KB. You are making, and he doesn't say that. So she said, I can't call her a liar until he says she is.
Yeah, and he's not. Lady Lyric says KB also said that he ignored her whilst on the car ride. Yeah, so it's like, imagine going somewhere and the car ride nothing, and in the moment,
and then you're like, oh my God, you're so fantastic. We're going to have so much fun. You'd literally be like, what type of maniac are you? But again, if he is a maniac, why are you there and you're planning to get married to him? Yeah. So still, questions need to be answered. Why is KB still there?
Well, I put the link in the chat for the people them. We have Sarah in the building. Sarah Wawan.
Sarah.
Hello, how are you guys?
Sarah, you there?
Yes, I'm here. Can you hear me?
Yes, we can hear you. How you doing, man?
I'm good. Well, I'm good, but I have a bit of a beef to pick with the two of you.
Okay. All right, let's go.
So a couple of weeks ago, we were talking Love is Blind France, and I mentioned how I have this amazing radar for watching the reveals and being able to say from just the reveal who is getting married or who's more likely, yada yada. And I told you guys how in the UK I knew Jed and Barter weren't getting married, yada yada. Yeah. Anyway, I commit to watching this season of Love is Blind for you guys, because you said you have to come back and you have to watch the reveals and you have to say And I watch, and I literally, I have a notepad in my notes in my iPhone, and I went through reveals. The first two I think were Alini and Anton, and Madison and Joe. For both of them, I just have the word no. And then I thought to myself, you know what? I'll come back to the note when I have a yes. I never reopened the note ever throughout the rest of the reveals, including Megan and Jordan. Yeah, I know. I think we're getting 0 marriages this year.
Really?
This is,
and I've thought that since the reveals. I've thought that since the reveals. I think I mean, okay, so I mean, obviously with Anton and Alini, God, and our Allie or whatever, when she turned around to say bye and wave bye, and he went for a drink instead.
Oh my God, yes, I forgot about that. He never did the turnaround.
For real,
he went straight to the champagne bottle.
He has no business. Looking at her at that point, at the very least, he had no business not turning around and staring for as long as he could.
Yeah.
But that's neither here nor there. And I think generally speaking, with Anton and Alini or Allie, you guys were talking about how, like, you know, Allie's like messy and whatnot, and I'm fine with that, because at least she owns it. Like, she's like, here's all the bad about me before the wedding, so you can make an informed decision. And Anton, it feels like he's like trying to suck it in, like he's got like a gut, and he's like trying to suck it in, hold it until the wedding. Whatever he's like wants to hide, like the drinking and like the party lifestyle and so on and so forth. I don't know. And it's like he's trying so hard to like just keep everything hidden until like she's bought in. And I don't think she's being tricked, and I don't think she's gonna say yes. And yeah, so I mean, you know, again, everybody's got their flaws. At least she's upfront about it. So I'm okay with that. She's like, here's what I expect. You can take it or leave it. I expect Botox to be paid for. I expect and you know, and so yeah, and so there's that.
You know what?
Yeah, no, you're right.
You're spot on. You're spot on with that.
She has been very frank and honest with all of her bits. I want to hear what you think of KB. Why is KB there still?
I don't know the answer, and I've been struggling. I think part of me is thinking, like, I don't know if they still have that clause about like you have to make it to the wedding, because people obviously don't make it to the wedding.
Yeah.
I'm wondering, but I'm sure they push people like who are like on the breaking point, who are at Joe's point, who are at Nick's point to stay. And I do wonder if she's like the person of everybody's like, okay, like, you know what I mean? Like, she's like, oh, I'll do it. Like, I have to follow the rules. Like, I wonder that. I don't know. I literally don't know. And I don't care. I really want her to leave. I can't stand watching it at all. You know, like there's fun mess on these TV shows, and this is not one of those fun mess moments.
Who do you think is worse, like her or Edmund?
This is funny because I feel like when I've watched reviews, like people will either be like, come on, don't be that way to Edmund, or like, come on, like get him, KB, or whatever. And like I think they're both bad in their own respects. I think I identify a little bit with KB though, in terms of like being frustrated at that level and just not being able to hold it anymore, and like watching some, like maybe this is just me as a woman who's in normally straight relationships and whatnot, and I like that's a thing. But yeah, I think they're both rough, but like I think my first feelings with KB is like she's a social worker, and she has to have some level of being able to like hold it in. And it's like if she's being pushed that far, I can't help but think she's either a bad social worker or Edmund's really bad. Do you know what I mean? Like, it's one of those two things, like logically speaking. And I don't know. I will say they are not having sex. I've literally, because you guys were mentioning this earlier, they are not having sex. Here's how
you don't even think they're doing. You don't even think they're doing bits. You don't even think they're doing bits.
I think they may be doing bits, fine, yeah. But if they were having sex, Edmund would have told everyone. He would have found a producer and told him to turn the camera on to tell them. There's also just like there's no sexual energy whatsoever. I don't think there's ever been, but like there's really, I don't think I've seen them kiss in like episodes.
She does kiss him quite a bit, and the thing is, the reason why I brought up the thing about are they doing bits? There was the scene where they were applying for the marriage license, and it was just kind of, there was something about the way she kind of came next to him. And, you know, I know like when women lean into a man and your boobie is in the back arm sort of thing, like, and so I was just wondering, like, okay, like this is a bit tactile, like
maybe they got.
I think they have done bits. I'm not sure that they are still doing them, but I also felt like that was like very motherly. Like, you weren't born in this country, and I was like making sure like she was checking on his homework more than anything else. You know?
Yeah, she does that a lot.
Yeah.
She does. It is really like a kind of mothering him, but maybe she is still like, I can shape him into the man that I want. And there was something in what he said when he was like, you're making me better. You're making me a better man. And I was literally like, oh, this is so icky.
Yeah.
I feel like she's going to say yes. Like, it's the worst decision she'll ever make if she does. But I don't know.
I mean, in the 0.1% chance she says yes, they're broken up by the reunion, but they're not getting married. I can't imagine a world. And the thing
what
is, like,
are we going to do if this time next week we've watched the reunion and they are still together? What are we all going to do? Because I will trust nothing in this world.
Oh, I mean, I will return for my public flogging if that happens. But I'm honorable in what I consider these powers to be, and so I will return and apologize. But yeah,
that would be wild if they are married and still then he needs to come and tell us it was all a ruse, guys. I was just acting, like, but he needs to tell us the truth.
But if he was, then she would need to also still be acting.
Yeah, they
I don't think
she's.
Yeah, I don't know. They're an anomaly. I don't like watching their scenes, and I hope to not have to watch. I mean, I think in the previews we see like they make it to the altar, which saddens me, but just what it is. Let's see. Joe is a dick. I'm sorry. I don't know if I can say that.
No, I think that's just it. He really is.
Mm-hmm. From the beginning, though, too. Like, I remember when they were in the pods. I think my first big red flag was when she told him about her blindness in the pods. Not that he has to, like. I mean, it's a lot of information, but there was something in his brain where it was. I could see him immediately calculating. Not, wow, this is a big deal. My goodness. Was, well, how do I fit into this? And like, what happens to me? Like, his brain was in me. Like, and I was just like, this is bad news. This is bad.
I said it at the time. The moment she said it, I watched him and I said, this brother checked out.
Yeah.
But
he also was like, I can't dump her.
Yeah.
He was doing all the calculations. Fair. I think this is her only connection as well. Yeah. My only connection. I can't dump her, but I'm never marrying her.
Yeah.
Like, it was just, I'm not marrying her. And I think he was thinking maybe she's hot.
Mm-hmm.
And, you know, we could run with this for 6 weeks.
Yeah. Nope.
But he definitely was like, absolutely not. This is not my girl.
Yeah. Which is unfortunate because it's funny, at the end of the last drop, I didn't think there could be someone who was a bigger villain than Casey, or messed the breakup up worse than Casey. And Casey is sending thank you flowers to Joe, I'm sure, at this point.
Yeah. Definitely.
Casey is like, they've forgotten about me.
Yeah.
I can keep my 80 grand ring in peace now.
Christ. Oh man. I really hope to bring her and Patrick to the reunion. There's so many questions.
I hope she's there.
I wouldn't be surprised if she lets us all down and doesn't go.
I want her to be there, and I actually want Anna to be there as well.
I do too. I'm like wondering, there's some, for the fact that they've never answered the question if Anna and Blake are dating. This question is like hanging in my head.
Yes.
It's never been on air.
Yeah.
Oh,
yeah.
Also, very funny. There was another YouTuber who was talking about, like, she watched the episodes early on Netflix and there were deleted scenes. In one scene, it was I think said that Joe does get Botox, which is funny because someone during the getaways looked at Joe, and I think maybe it was Alini. She's like, "Oh, Joe definitely gets Botox," and I was like, "That's so weird. Like, that's a weird thing to include. That's a weird thing to think." And then it was Miscellaneous is her name. She's a small YouTuber, but she saw that deleted scene, and I thought that was hysterical.
Oh wow!
Yeah,
that's interesting because he would never have struck me as being somebody that would do something like that.
No, I
now,
can see it.
like,
but it's a weird comment to leave in the edit to begin with. Like, I remember when she said, I was like, okay, I guess. Yeah.
Joe's out here getting Botox. Oh God.
Yeah.
Oh,
who else? Oh, and then the last is Jordan and Madison. I think that's the last. Or who else? No, there's more, right? No. Nick and Annie are gone. That's right. Again, yeah. Praise be. Yeah. But Jordan Madison, I didn't think they were gonna make it at by the reveal time because of the fact that he's got a kid. Like, no matter how sure he is about her, to tell his kid 6 weeks later he's got a stepmother that he's never met before, that's too hard. And for as attentive of a father as he is, for him to have done that. And I just don't think, I think that was always in the back of my head, like down to the reveal day, which is not my way of saying like single parents who do Love is Blind or whatever. I don't feel that way necessarily. I just like, I just can't imagine doing it. I think one time it happened on like Love is Blind Mexico. I think a woman who had a kid got married, and they didn't talk about like how the kid took it or anything like that. But it's just too fast for me. And it's
I would say I would actually lean on the thing of you shouldn't be on this if you've got kids, because I feel like it's enough in that period after the pods of the two of you trying to blend to get to know each other, get to the altar, and then I don't think it's fair to then throw children in there.
Yeah.
And then you've got to make a connect. Like, no, I think it's too much.
It does feel irresponsible. So
I think it depends on how old the kid is. But yeah, I'm sorry.
You think Jordan's gonna say no?
I don't know. I didn't think about like who would say no in this regard. I just think it's gonna break down, and especially with the fight that they got left on a cliffhanger. It was like, I want a nanny. I don't want a nanny. I want to go to Italy or Aspen. I think maybe they're slightly both starting to see it. Because there is other stuff, but I don't know who would say no. I just don't think it'll happen.
Yeah.
During the dress fittings, when Megan was like, his monitor, Lucas stayed over and his monitor was going off. It's a lot. I was like, oh, that is not she's not saying it. I don't know. The way she said it's a lot. Like,
Yeah.
Megan's like, yeah, we need a night nurse.
Yeah. I'm not getting up to do all of that shit. It's crazy though. It's like you don't even know. There's no way that you can really be like, I love this child.
Yeah. I thought it was so bizarre when she was saying, I love Luca. I love Luca before you even met him. I thought it was so weird.
Come on, that doesn't even, all right, that doesn't make any sense. And as a parent as well, like you should also be like, come on now.
Excuse me?
Come on. Yeah.
The fact that their dinner, I think it was the lunch with his parents, where she was like, it would have to be something catastrophic to take us out. I was like, oh, getting married. They're not getting married. They don't do that kind of thing. They're setting us up to feel shocked. I just
No, you're right, because it is like, okay, so now cue the catastrophic thing. Yeah.
Oh my god.
Yeah, it's over. None of them.
There are no weddings. I don't know what happens to Love is Blind, because it feels like it's the first. I mean, even with France, like they got married, they all broke up, but I haven't seen France yet, but they got married. Like, I don't know what happens. I don't know what happens to the franchise at that point. Oh wait, UK as well, right? No, Kieran and Megan stayed together. That's right.
Yeah. They got one.
Yeah. So they got one. So
Oh, you may be right.
Yeah, I think you are.
Okay, I mean, you said you'd be able to spot them. Let's see if you're right.
I think this has been another great analysis.
Yes.
another great set of predictions.
Oh,
I'm not watching the US Love is Blind season. What I think I might try to do though is watch just the literally just the reveals, not even the pods. Like, and see if I can even get it from there. If I'm right, then I'm gonna see if I could even get it from there and see how far.
I love it.
I love that.
Yeah.
I love that.
Okay.
Thank you. All right, guys. Thanks so much.
Thank you.
Thank you so much. Take care. Bye bye.
Here we go. We got Dwayne in the house.
We got Dwayne in the house.
Okay, faithful. This. Yeah.
Buckle up, people. Buckle up.
Yeah. Okay. I agree with Sarah on some things, but some of that stuff, no. I can't be with her on everything. All right. Okay. one couple of things that really bother me. Let me see what she said about KB and I won't be surprised that one falls through. I don't know which one is going to do it. I think one of them going to do it. I think one of them going to lie to themselves and push through. I think one of the two, Ella and Anton, not them. They out.
Yeah.
They're gone. I'm sorry. I know Allie's telling everybody. I know Allie is telling everybody she's telling her truth, but that's bullshit. I ain't trying to hear all that. I don't want to hear that's bullshit. Stop. I don't want to clean. Just take me water. That's miss me with that. Okay. Anti should leave just because of that. He's an alcoholic. Basically, he's gonna be a drunk by the time if they ever got married. He would never go a day without drinking 6 drinks. Seriously,
I think so.
No, there's no way. There's no way he can live with her 6 months. Sorry, that's too much. 3 months doing this. There's no way. That's why this is. Well, like I told you last week, I basically said none of these people should be married anyway because I don't see it. You can I told you, Jordan and Megan, that lifestyles are too far apart.
Yeah,
they just playing in your faces. I don't know why they're still there. Netflix should have basically put a running ticker at the bottom of the screen. I'm sorry, guys, the season is over as of this episode because this is bull crap now. This is bull crap. I told you, KB and Ant-Man, that should have been over a long time ago. What are we doing? I'm scared. I'm scared it's going to be them.
I think
the first question that should be coming out of anybody's mouth at the reunion is, KB, why the hell did you last this long? How did you do it? What did somebody give you something? What was you doing that you had to do this? Because there is no way any woman, Nana, or any woman in this chat, KW, anyone, tell me you could have done it. Anyone.
I think the thing is, if she gets married to him, they come out. Even just seeing the clip of him kissing the floor, you would be like, "What have I done?"
Oh, I eat my boogers.
Yeah. Nah.
I don't, but I really do think that she is gonna say yes.
Yes, I'm worried about that. Why? Why would you do it?
That's her man.
To me,
Neil,
stop that. Stop that.
I'm just saying what she said.
She won't give him no bit. She won't give him nothing. You're not trying to, that's her man. Get out of here. Trust me. If a woman is into you, she will give it to you. I'm sorry. Don't tell me she's no angel. Don't give me that. She's no angel. She's willing to give. Okay, she's willing to give it.
Maybe she wants to feel like a virgin again.
But
so
like
on their
marriage,
Stop it.
A virgin. I was like, that's.
Oh, she's born again virgin now. That's what we going with.
She wants to feel fresh for her man, for her husband. So on their wedding night, it can feel like the first time.
I'm gonna let that go. Okay, let that right over my head. Okay, all right. Okay.
Oh,
now, let's talk about the first one. Oh my God. I told you crazy is crazy.
You said it.
I told you crazy is crazy. Do not.
Crazy.
Do not. He told her. He warned her twice.
Yeah.
And she did it anyway.
Yeah.
That means she's crazy. Stay away. Run away. Especially, I still need to know. We still need to put an APB out on him because I am worried though. I'm still worried that he might not show up at the reunion. Because she was mad. Yeah. She was pissed.
Yeah.
Because she come back. I'm like, you come back mad at me. Bitch, that's what I would see. See, that's what I said. Bitch, you crazy. Get away from me. That's what I would say. He was nice about it. I was like, get away from me. Get away from me. Get away from me. What the hell? You nutty fruit. Because I think she's taking pills and drinking at the same time. Because no one just loses their mind like that. I mean, they like having a casual conversation. The next you know, she's in a whole different spirit, like something took her over, and then she just lost her mind. Yeah. So something's going on with her. That's why you stay far away from her. Any man who watches this, stay far away from Anna as you possibly can. There's nothing good there. Nothing good at all. Joe, I know y'all pissed. I know Sarah's saying Joe is the #1 villain. I'm sorry. Casey will never, ever be not a #1 villain of the season. I'm sorry. What she did to Patrick, gaslighted the fuck out of him. There is no way Joe is villain #1. There is no way. No way. Period. I'm sorry.
No, I feel like Joe takes the medal for the length of time he played.
Yeah.
He played in Madison.
No. Nana, let's be real. You know if a man is playing in your face. But she knew.
Madison,
No, she knew.
Madison was like, Joe is my man. Like you saw he was crying.
She's trying to convince herself that's her man. She was trying to convince herself. She kept all right. I've been married a long time. My wife does not ever have to convince herself that I'm in love with her. Period. She does not have to keep asking, are you in love with me? Are you in love with me? Are you in love? She does not have to do that. I show her. He basically did not show her that he was in love with her at all. Period. Except he was having sex with her. That was the reason why I'm telling you, the reveal, he had the ick. But I'm telling you, when it comes to having sex, men do not care. She could be with a paper bag on her head. They would do it anyway. I'm telling you, that is men, period. Men like that. That's all the women should know that by now. Men will do anything when it comes to sex. But he was never gonna marry her. Period. That's why when he told her that, he basically told her to her face, finally, I said, finally, Joe, you actually finally said it. Would you have when she asked, would you have been with me on the street? And he said, no. He basically told her no. Then she going about why? He's telling you no for a reason. It's no. I would never have been with you. It would never have happened. Why are we going through with this? And then another one, crying, talking about why. It's been like 3 weeks. You know this guy's not into you. Stop. I don't know what they not seeing. Anna too. Anna, I think she know he gay. She just wants to be married.
Yeah. No,
I think Anna knows.
No. Annie definitely, she knew. That's why she kept on asking.
Right.
But she also wanted, I think, especially when she saw the house, I think she was doubly locked into, I can have the life and the security that I want, and it's got to be Nick. But she couldn't control herself.
He's gay. He's rumbling in the closet looking for a shawl. Why would you want to deal with that? Why?
She thought that she would be able to change him. As she said, give me a chance. She said, give me a chance, Nick. If you just lock into us two, we will be great together. Like, she really thought I can change him.
Even if I met her, I would tell her to her face, there is no way you love me like that. Could you stop lying? I would tell her to her face. Please stop lying.
She believes
stop lying.
She believes it.
I know you believe. I know you think you believe it, but stop lying to me, because you're basically lying to me right now. You cannot possibly love me like that. You don't know me enough. Thank you. Thank you for loving me, but I don't believe you, because there's no way you can possibly love me like that. It's too soon.
She would disagree. Like, she is the poster girl for what crazy is. Like, everybody,
I said that,
and be like, okay, so this is certified crazy. But also, as I said before at the start, that despite Nick having his own issues with his sexuality or whatnot have you, what he done was perfect, in the sense of, you crashed out, and I told you this cannot happen again, and then you crashed out again, and I stood on business. I showed you my boundaries. You overstepped again. I'm out, and I respect him for that.
He weren't ever gonna say yes to her though.
He could have done.
No,
no.
He would have if she didn't crash out. If she didn't crash out, he probably would have. He probably would have buckled down and faked it through. Because I'm telling you, I think he wanted to fake it through.
Yeah, if she had given like submissive all-American wife,
right?
Yeah. she showed it too early that wasn't her.
Yeah.
Like really, yeah. He just picked the wrong one. I don't even know if the other girl that he said I love you to first, I don't think she was the right girl either. He hasn't found the woman that will allow him to just do his thing.
Yeah, no.
That's the problem.
Have we lost Dane?
Is Dwayne gone?
Oh, he just left.
Did we lose connection? Oh, hang on.
Oh, Elsie is here.
Hey, Elsie.
All right, Dwayne, we will come back to you if you come back. Oh, there we go.
There we go. Hey.
How are you doing?
I'm doing well. Just hey, can you hear me?
Yes.
Yeah, we can hear you.
Yes, yeah.
I'm just shocked, at Denver, but I guess I shouldn't be shocked. My philosophy has always been when they do all these interviews early, that means trash and mess is about to happen.
Okay. All right, makes sense. Because it does seem right that they are doing the interview circuit and you can't say what's going on.
Yeah.
So okay, that makes sense.
So they are burning to get things off their chest.
Is burning the right word? Because Colorado is the first place to legalize the devil's lettuce in the United States. So when you say burning, all those jokes come to mind.
Okay.
Really? Oh,
Interesting. Well, maybe.
Jordan's dad. Did y'all talk about Jordan's dad?
Yes. So what's your take? Go on.
Yeah.
Dad takes every opportunity to take jabs at Jordan. Oh, I guess you're looking for the Big Mac or the Whopper, son. I mean, it was just yikes, Dad.
Yeah.
And he didn't smile or laugh or make a single joke.
No. And
he became Edmund. He became Edmund.
That's true. Oh, wow. When he was with his parents. Yeah, for real. It was off. There was something off about that whole situation. Maybe he gets on a little bit more with his mum, but I wouldn't be surprised if he doesn't really have much interactions with them other than holidays. There was just something really stale about them as a family. Where some, I don't know.
What did you think about that comment that the dad made about not killing your kids when they were teenagers?
Right, grandkids are the benefit of grandkids is because you didn't end your teen. Yeah. It told me that, Jordan, how much of a wild child were you that your dad wanted to end you?
Yeah.
What have you done?
And dad is still harboring shit. Like
yes.
Do you know what I mean? Like
I think they had to pay money for it. There's something about money. I swear it will come out. But yeah, his dad don't like him anyway, and his mum wants her to get married to her son.
Yes,
like very much so.
I think mum is like, this is the perfect woman for my son. Like I can rest knowing that Jordan has another mum to take care of.
Somebody else to pay his flipping screw up bills.
Yeah,
something. I don't know.
That's why I think he had the snip.
And
also, what 25-year-old man does that?
Yeah,
true. And just one child that you're telling us about. Maybe there was a whole host of shenanigans.
Yeah, and I actually don't even believe. So if these guys get married and they get to the point where Meghan is like, okay, so what we're gonna do about like when you're gonna go for the reversal? Watch this man doing the moonwalk like his name is Michael Jackson. Because
he's tired of her.
Yeah,
he's tired of her.
Yeah.
Because remember, also we find out another fundamental difference. She wants a nanny to take care of the kids, and he wants to raise his kids.
Yeah.
She wants tennis on a Wednesday.
They're not compatible. It's not gonna work, man. And they're just fooling themselves. They're just fooling themselves and wasting each other's time.
They're wasting our time. But the coolest thing he did this week was just let us see that cowboy hat burn. I mean, that was the coolest thing. That was the coolest thing. But to not be, all giggles, when he just said he was tired all the time, I felt him. I felt that as a parent like he tired all the time. You have a child that has needs. You are tired. I felt Jordan in that moment, and she couldn't hear him being tired all the time.
No, well, because she's probably like, look, I can solve that.
We get a nanny. We get a night nurse.
She wanted to go through all of the ways that, well, instead of you doing everything, this is what we would do. We get a nanny, we get a cleaner, we get the like. So, she wanted to say the solutions, but you can't just say the solutions. But eventually, if they do, I mean, it would be wild if they do get married. But if they do get married, I feel like she definitely will retire him very quickly.
Yeah, because he's changing his story. Because he said, you know, he in the pods, he was all happy, hunky-dory. He wanted to travel with our kids and have life. And now traveling with a 5-year-old is tedious.
Mm-hmm.
Very true.
Yeah, yeah. And his life is very normal and stressful. And it's just like, yeah, he probably is. But I don't know.
Could you imagine her telling him that? You said if she wants to retire him, said, honey, since your life is so stressful and everything, I make enough for both of us. Why don't you be, you know, daddy daycare and don't have to work?
He would do it. He would do it. He would protest. He would do like a fake. Oh, I don't know. Like really? Okay then. If you insist.
And then he would reveal all of his debts.
Yeah.
So I owe this person that is coming soon. I don't know if she's going to go through with it though. I hope she doesn't. Actually, I think she would be making a huge mistake marrying him.
I think he's looking like he about to run. I'm sorry. The men look like runners and track stars. Jordan gonna put on his Jordans and run. Okay.
It's so true. And that's what's making it even more annoying. It's like she's the one that's coming across as quite desperate. And he is being like, I don't know if I'm up for this, but yeah, I don't know.
Sorry, all the ladies are holding on, and the men are running.
Yeah.
Apart from Edmund and KB, Edmund is still quite set on. I'm going to marry her. From what he's saying on camera, his camera interactions are like.
After you call me a bitch.
But he didn't take offense to that.
Well, not on camera.
Not on camera.
Not on camera, but I bet when they got it back in the car, he probably had some choice words for her.
Do you know what I want? I would love for Edmund after this in the reunion to have the deepest voice ever. Just be on the reunion and be like, I ain't even about all that bullshit, man. The way you speak, like that's what I want from Edmund. Like that's what I want from Edmund. Like
he does have that. You listen to Edmund when he's happy, he has the high pitched voice. But when he's really talking about something, when he was talking about the marriage license and all of that stuff, in that brief moments, he had bass in his voice.
Yeah. Even when his mum came, like you heard a little shift in his voice as well. Yeah.
And his demeanor, it all goes a little bit different. You can see that he has that hyper twinge to him, but I bet day to day he is not that guy. It's just a character that he can pull out and be eccentric, but
I'm sure he's a fabulous realtor. His personality lends to it.
Yeah.
I even saw a video today or yesterday of one of his like realtor videos. I think it was like when they were doing, like when you get a popular video and then you switch it. So there's a woman in a bikini in a pool and she slaps some water between her legs and it kind of comes up to the camera and then you switch it round and then you see Edmund like being splashed with water.
Okay, yeah.
And it was like the way it hooked you in. I was like, no, I bet if I was to go onto your page and see your videos, I can probably tell that you're probably quite good at what you do.
Yeah, his content has got better. It started off very shaky, and then you see how he's developed the character of the nerdy realtor and being funny. You see how he's got better at that. And he spent a whole summer in London as well, and he was skating around.
Oh, really?
Right. Thinking, that's his community. Yeah, the skate community in the UK. Yeah.
He's a skater, and I was like,
he would actually fit in really well.
Yeah, you would fit in with all of the skaters. I could see how you could be out here doing tricks and stuff. So he has a side to him. It's just we are getting the character, and I still don't know how KB is doing this. how she's because how much are they paying her? You'd have to pay me 5 million, then I could.
Well,
do it.
here's the thing. With all his quirks and some behavioral stuff, you know, the thing is, you're probably seeing a man that's not going to hurt her like the previous men did.
Yeah.
Mm,
You know, stepping out, you know, possibly, you know, talking sideways, even worse than, you know, that. You
Yeah.
know, he just ignores her. Her thing is he ignores her
yeah.
and doesn't want to address stuff.
But then also the thing is with guys like that, because they're underestimated in the sense of, oh yeah, somebody like Edmund, he'll never step out. They're the man are doing it the most.
I'm not saying he couldn't. I'm not saying he couldn't. I said she probably thinks. I'm not saying he ain't racking in the numbers, getting drinks and licking up the sides of other people's glasses. I'm not saying he doesn't. and you know, the one thing probably, I don't know the ladies out here. I'm sure people are not gonna want to say I was with Edmund who eats his boogers. Okay.
Yeah. After you know, I'll go digging around because the skating community, they're online quite a bit over here as well. There'll be people that will be talking about him.
Yeah.
Will have other stories that they can share of while he was in London and what he was getting up to. Definitely.
Yeah, Edmund's smart. He played college football. You know, he has more than one college degree.
Yeah.
He's smart. You know, apart from his circumstance.
AW said as long as she can divorce him after the show, she'd marry him for 500k and a bottle of Baileys.
KW, that'll be a half a bottle of Baileys because Anton will have the first half.
Exactly.
I think Anton would look at Baileys and just done the whole drink.
No, he'll
and
just
be
like,
that's this is fruit juice.
That's not alcohol.
This is a milkshake. This is a milkshake. Like, there's no alcohol in this.
Right. When Allie was auditing the stuff and when her mother was talking, I said Allie went to her mama and mama's addressing it. But when mama turned it around, Allie said, "Okay, mom, time to hush. Don't talk about me doing dishes. We're not going to talk about that. You did enough, mama. Hush."
At least mom kept it real, man. Like, worry about yourself, innit?
Right. My thing is, you know, you see, I'm the silent assassin. I would look at it. I would look at the beers. The beers are going down. Anton even agreed to share the last beer with her. I'll be like, "Oh, that's so sweet," and I'll be watching. That's a 12-pack. That's the second 12-pack this week. Okay, and then I'm gonna just say no at the altar. I am not gonna be sitting here counting your beers.
Simple as that, man. Simple as that.
I'm not a bartender. We do not need to take inventory at this bar.
It's crazy. Like, it's just the whole thing of like, imagine watching somebody go to the fridge and then be like, "Oh yeah, it's gone." Like, you're acting surprised that the drink that you drank is gone.
Yeah, because I don't remember it. I've drank so much, I can't remember the tequila.
Nah, it's a wrap. It's a wrap.
So you remember every drink you had in the fridge for the week.
It's a wrap, mate.
I can remember every drink I have in the fridge in a week. I mean, not even alcohol. I'm talking like fruit juice. You remember every drink you've sipped on this week? No. And you drink it and then you go to bed? You ain't gonna remember.
I mean, he's always looking up. If you can do a whole night shift and then have 2 beers before going to sleep and then retox again, yeah, he's out here drinking.
Yeah.
But if he's functioning and he's doing his job and everything else, it's like
it's nothing. When I went to Spain a couple of years ago and I met this young lady, she was from Germany. She was racking it in like 5 beers a night at dinner, and I'm like, wait a minute. Wait a minute. I'm not the friend to carry you. We just met this week. I'm not the friend to, you know, carry you to your room. She's like, this is Kool-Aid. This is apple juice.
Yeah.
And that's why I know Anton. That's why I think of Anton that way.
Yeah.
I think also it's like, jokes aside, it could just be like a cultural miscommunication where it is like, yeah, I can drink like that and it doesn't affect me or the work I do. Whereas obviously from Ali's perspective, it's like, no, this is...
Yeah, you're overdue. Yeah. I feel like if he had answered that way, it would be different. If he literally was like, "I'm Russian," it is different though, because you see people drinking it. And it's very different. Like how they would just do vodkas. Polish people, like the vodka is just standard. Go to a Polish restaurant, vodka goes out where you'd be like, I cannot drink like you guys, and they're fine. But you know, we're all different.
And he's saying, while you're counting the beers, count how many pieces of clothing you got all over this floor and pick it up.
Wash some dishes.
Make me a sandwich. You know,
he was not hungry. Yes. He was so hungry. That was crazy.
Is he not being uncomfortable to watch, man? That was uncomfortable to watch. I don't want to see a man close up eating like that.
And his mother looking at her like, "Have you been feeding my child? He looks hungry."
Yeah. KW says, do Americans have a different view to drinking? Because I saw another American reviewer saying she's wrong for criticizing his drinking because he's not even drinking that much.
Yeah, we have a different view on drinking, like especially drinking in the mornings. Like I had to seriously think about it with my reviews, because I was like, why are you drinking each morning? But that's his 5 p.m. You know, but I was raised in a Commonwealth where you don't drink before 6 o'clock, so I'm looking at him like, why do you need to drink before bed? But then if we flip it around in the daytime, yes, they drink a lot of beers when they're watching sports, football, sports and stuff like that. And some people stick to beers and some people is hard liquor. So we do look at drinking differently. If you get yourself intoxicated enough, like the MAFS UK bride this week that was chucking all over herself, we look at you funny if you can't handle your liquor.
Oh, I have to see this one.
You haven't seen it?
No, I'm behind. I'm up to the new set of people that got married. Like the new couple. Somebody was actually sick on TV.
No, not on TV. We heard about her chucking on herself, and her groom is disgusted.
Yeah, rightly so. Rightly so.
And then there's a huge secret that I can't believe you missed this week. You missed a lot.
What's the huge
secret? No, what's the huge secret?
You sure?
Yeah.
Okay, y'all. Spoiler alert, please. Spoiler alert. This week, so they're talking, and Lee, the Ice Queen, she's talking about who's having great intimacy, and she gets to Devani, and she's like, "You ain't even getting none." Devani is hot.
Oh, yes, we know. Yes,
I've seen the clips of this.
Yeah.
Yes.
Apparently, Devani and JR has been getting it in, and she's been twisting the story, saying that she ain't even touching the man with a 10-foot pole, that her battery-operated boyfriend is the only action she's getting, and Devani let her have it at the table.
I'm glad he started talking, because the girl it's like she can't stand him. And I don't understand why he's always being like, I want to work on this. I want to work on this, when she keeps on setting him up in front of people.
Well, she wants to work on it and keep on there because he has access.
Oh, God,
he said it. He said it. You don't get a second chance to have a girl like this. He said it.
I mean,
what's so special about her?
I have no idea.
She's a gorgeous young lady. You don't know what kind of ladies he's used to. This is above his pay grade.
Okay.
I don't know. I'm saying I've seen prettier women walking around London town, like.
But are they looking at him?
I feel like he could get.
Is he not a good looking?
I feel like he could get better, but I think his self-esteem, he hasn't been out and about. Like after this exposure, there are people being like,
surely
I would have him in a second. I would marry him in a second. Like. He's definitely in demand.
Right.
But he's going on that he's not. While he's on this, he really is going on like, nobody ever looks at me. Like, I've never had a good woman in my life. Like, it's just.
But everybody now is looking at her too, because if she's lying about this and the way he got really mad at the table, they're like, is this what she also means by him shouting at her? Because his volume wasn't even high. So now everybody's watching her.
Yes.
And the house of cards is falling.
Yeah.
Also, show me your friends and I'll show you yourself. So like when one of her friends started piping up at the table, talking about yes, you did do this. It was like, brother, were you there? Like, like, shut your mouth, yeah, and just let the people them talk.
Well, also when he said to the friend, like, you're gaslighting her.
Yeah.
And I was literally like, oh, please shut up.
I love the way she just looked at him and just went,
shut up.
No. Like, no, we're not. Yeah, nah.
Yeah, I'm sorry.
I think she may be a liar.
Yeah.
Yes. I think she actually may be a real, or yes, he spoke to her sternly and now she's telling everybody he's been shouting at me. And
yes,
he's not saying anything other than it's like, yeah, okay, so I was speaking out of turn. I was being stern with her, where she said you shouted at me, and he may be thinking, well, my voice was just it's just bassy.
Yeah.
I don't know. There's something about her where I'm like, I don't even think she wanted a black man. There's just a real cultural insensitivity that she has to him.
Well, she said she does say which groom apart from hers that she would be interested in.
Oh, who would she be interested in?
The one that actually yelling and screaming, and she sees him.
The one with the Asian woman.
Yes, Stephen.
Oh
wow,
awful. Yeah, I could see her with him. Yeah. There's just something about her. It's like, no, you don't really want to be with a black man, to be fair.
But you carry on about Devani yelling at you at the honeymoon, but you want to be with the one that's actually yelling at his bride here. Okay.
And swearing at her.
Right.
Like classic Englishman syndrome as well. It's literally like, you guys don't beat this allegation. Like, you're always swearing at women. And this is on camera. So
what are you doing off camera? Crazy.
Oh wow.
Crazy.
Oh
yeah, I'm sorry. I just, maths has been on my mind.
Straight into maths there. But yes, thank you, Elsie, though.
Thank you. Y'all have a great evening.
Will do. Take care.
We got our cousin back.
Cousin Dwayne back in the building.
Yeah, I did do some husbandly duties in the middle of the. Yeah, she called me, so I had to do some husbandly duties. That's all. Okay, the answer to KW question about the drinking. Drinking can be in various different ways. I guess I can say it this way. I've in my family I've had a few. Some that go over the top, some go in the middle, and some, like me, that don't drink at all. That's one of the reasons why I don't drink. I've seen my grandmother drive it because she drank way too much, and it wound up killing her. And my grandfather stopped, but my uncle, he died of it. So a lot of them died because of it. So that's why I don't drink at all. So that's why it can be varied and it's usually with the hard liquor. Beer, it's not really a big thing. Because beer technically is basically piss water. That's basically what beer is. It's piss water. You could drink 2 cases and nothing bothers you. It's the hard liquor that really is. Yeah. That's why when she's counting his cases, that's not really, to me, that wasn't nothing. If she was talking about he was drinking a lot of Jack Daniels and stuff like the hard liquor, then she has a point. But if she's talking about just beers, we all know beers. If you had a beers, it's not meant for you to get drunk on a beer. It's when they ask you to get the hard liquor is when you start messing around. So that's why I didn't really care about his. I don't want him drinking like that, but it didn't bother me. That's not the fundamental reason why they won't work to me. I think something happened in one of her relationships where drinking was a problem, and she doesn't want because she don't want him drinking at all.
Yeah,
I think that's what happened. I think somebody got drunk and they was putting their hands on her, and she don't want to deal with that no more.
Yeah.
I think that's what mainly, because when someone tells you they don't want you doing that at all, that's to me that's a red flag. That's saying something happened to them that they don't want to see you get drunk. Now, no one ever actually talks about it, but that's where I'm thinking that's more of an Alley problem.
That makes sense.
Not his problem.
Right. Yeah. Because even if you think about the mixers, he wasn't getting involved with the guys drinking,
yeah.
and they were all drunk, and he was spending a lot of time with her. So that's when everybody was saying he's so mature. He's like, he's the perfect man, because he had separated himself, and also then was telling her, no, I'm really not a party boy. I really am not that guy, until you find out actually he is.
Well, yeah, no, he's definitely a party. He's definitely a party boy. He likes to hang out with his friends. He definitely likes to hang out with his friends. So that's she gonna have a problem with that. That's what I say. She gonna have a problem with that regardless. Even if he stopped drinking, I don't think she's gonna like him hanging out with his friends.
No,
going to strip clubs. She ain't gonna like that either. So that's what I say. He can stop drinking all he wants. She ain't gonna like that either. That's what I say. She don't want. She wants a guy. She wants somebody like me who willing to stay in the house. Okay, but I'm not cleaning up after her. We ain't doing that.
She actually doesn't. You know, like everybody keeps saying, like, what do you bring to the table? And it's like, she actually doesn't bring anything to the table.
No, she don't. No, she don't. She'd be out of my house.
Like, straight.
She just brings her beauty.
Straight.
That is it.
No. I mean, you can find anybody. You can find enough beautiful women in the world to replace her. Come on, let's be real. Let's be real.
Next Wednesday, nobody's getting married. Is that what we're saying?
KB.
I think one is going to slide through. But the question I told you, the first question I am asking, if I was there, would be, KB, what the hell was that? What the hell was that? What was that? What was that? Please explain that one to me. But I do have one. Only thing I'm mad about her. It's the only one thing I'm pissed about. One thing I really don't like with any woman calling me out my name. I don't like that. I don't care if you're mad. There's rules in my house. That is 2 rules in my house. Do not call out my name and keep your hands to yourself. That is 2 rules we live by. I don't like that. I don't like that at all. I mean, see, my point is, calling him a B is your own fault. I don't know why she's mad. It's her own fault. She should have left at the reveal. She should have ran. I'm talking about, there is not enough money. I know KW said 500,000 and about, it's not enough money to put up with that bullshit. There's no way near enough to put up with that. That is I know y'all do the voices, which cracks me up. But I just can't. I can't with the I love you. You can't say I love you every time. I know women like to hear that, but even the woman that loves that word to death would say, "Could you stop saying it?" I mean, he says it almost every time just to stop an argument. He doesn't want to argue, which I agree. I don't want to argue either, but for different reasons. I don't want to argue either, but still, there's sometimes you have to argue. There's sometimes where I don't want to argue, but if I have a point I want to make, you got to go with it. You got to step in. You got to step in the fight. You can't go where she's right every time she opens her mouth, because a woman is not right. I know we have to live by that credo that women is always right, but they are not always right. I'm sorry. I hate that. I don't want to offend all the women in the chat, but I said it.
I mean, even she was saying that though. It's a discussion, isn't it? If I say this hurt my feelings, and then you say your point of view on it, but he avoids all of it.
Yeah, he don't want to get, it's like she says everything is right. No, it's okay to fight back. It's okay. You don't have to yell and scream at her, but you can actually have a
scared to say anything.
I know. Well, no, she I think she whooped his ass. That's everybody be right about it. I think she whooped his ass in a heartbeat. I think she will fuck him up. Oh yeah. If he trying to raise his voice at her. Ooh.
Like, who you talking
to? Yeah. Who you talking to? Yeah. So I'm scared. I'm scared for him. But
and she beat him up. This is how you should have beat him.
I think she blew him up and locked him in that pantry closet.
You like that closet so much.
But the Joe and Madison, I had to get back to them. Joe and Madison, I know Joe was pissed when he went for the fitting. He had to be pissed when Nick wasn't there. He was like, "This some bullshit."
Yeah.
This some bullshit.
Yeah.
I could have left already.
Yeah,
It's some bullshit.
because he was so quick with I'm ending this right now.
Yes,
like,
yeah. Because once Nick left, he's like, "Oh, I'm out of here. I'm done. I'm done. I'm out of here. I'm out of here. I'm out. I'm going. I'm these." Yo, I was scared for him at the family thing. I was scared for him. All I heard was wah, 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 wah. That's what I heard in his voice. That's what he was saying. That's what he heard when his parents were talking. That's what he heard. He heard nothing. He just wah, 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 wah. Get me out of here. That's what I tell the guy. That's what they were saying.
His face was standardly like, why are we doing this? Why the hell am I here? And you see when her mum said about you're only just considering doing the wedding invites now, then he even looked like, oh my God, but we're gonna have to do a wedding.
Yeah.
And again, his face just looked like, oh, flip's sake, this has gone too deep now.
Yeah.
Going on for too long.
Yeah, but I know it went too long. I know that's why everybody's mad at him that it went too long. I think he know how to tell her. He can tell her in the right way, because the way he broke up with her was not nice. It was kind of messed up. But that's why I said I don't think he couldn't. I think he's incapable of showing soft emotion. I think he's incapable.
I just don't think he cares.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I don't think he can. I don't think he can. I think if he really liked her, I still don't think he could. I still don't think he can. I don't think he's capable. That's the problem with him. I don't think he's capable.
He is. I think he could.
I wonder with
I think he. I would go as far as to say that I actually think that he detests her. Like, he looks at her and is like, oh.
Oh no, yeah, he did that at the reveal. If you watched the reveal, you saw what he looked like. He looked at her like, oh God damn, what the hell?
Yeah.
That's what he said. That's why I said it wasn't gonna work. That's
why Botox, he would be so vain. Yes. I can only imagine the women that he's been with before. Even him saying like, we would never have got this far.
But I get the both. I get that, but he don't have the body to be vain.
This is what I'm saying. Like when they met in Cabo, I was like, brother, you guys are actually equally yoked.
I think they absolutely
are. But he thinks that
no, he's relatively tall, so he has that already going for him. He could definitely get quite a good looking girl. He could do. Joe, and when Joe said about he was in a 5-year relationship and he hated it, I was still thinking, I bet you was with quite a good looking girl and that's why you stayed there for 5 years. But you may be right, because he was with somebody for 5 years who probably is like, I thought we were in love, and he's talking about, well, I flipping hated all of the time that I was with her. So maybe he is capable.
Yes, I think he's incapable, but he likes to have sex.
Yeah.
let's be real.
It's been given to you for free. Like, you've grafted for however long in the pods. The person's invested in you. So like, this is free. Like, I can get the pum-pum here.
Yeah.
So you take it.
I think I think he basically was done before the reveal when she told him about the blindness thing. Yeah. I don't know if I could do it. I don't know if I could do it either.
And I think it would be
I don't know if I could do it.
I think it would have been fair for him to really.
No, he couldn't. You can't. You can't double because of that.
Yeah. He could have just been like, that's a lot to take on, and I don't think I'm capable of doing that in this process with somebody that I don't know.
So you just start exploring.
But you know how the world looks at that. See, that's the problem. We on TV. This is not like they were outside in real life doing this, and he did that. Then you got the grace to get out.
But
when even when it's on TV, that's where the problem is.
Doing that, than doing it this way.
Yeah, it would have been terrible if he'd have left her because of that. It'd be terrible.
That's a hard thing, though. Come on, somebody, they may go blind, they may not go blind. Like, it's a lot.
And you can actively choose whether you go on this journey or not. So it's different if you go out, you meet a girl, you start getting to know her, you're already physically connected, and then this thing comes up. you're more likely to be like, it's cool, innit? Like, I'm gonna ride.
Right, exactly. Because you got to know her.
Yeah.
But you can
Don't
just
know
be
her
like,
properly.
yeah,
It's a bit much.
no, it's fine.
It's actually
you're
not
doing it all. Yeah, somebody just tell you that, like, they hit you all at one time. Oh no, come on, are we really ready for this? That's why Megan did it, was over the top with her love for his son. You don't know him. You can't love nobody you ain't seen. What are we doing here?
As a parent, I'm side-eyeing you. Like, I love your...
Yes.
No.
You don't know him. How are you gonna love somebody you don't know? Come on, stop. Come on. That's why she's begging to be married. She's begging to be married. Yeah. But she's so domineering. That money thing is gonna be the death of her. It's just she can't comprehend. She can't possibly comprehend where he's coming from. That's why they can't talk. She can't understand that.
And I think the thing with Megan as well is, like, it's not like she's come into money. Like, she's also come from money, innit? So,
well, I think she inherited a lot of that too. She got a lot of help. She inherited a lot of that.
I think her
family from her father.
Money.
Yeah.
Her family has money.
She would have been set up with quite a bit of money. She's made money too, but it's like
but not the way, not
money,
not to get all of that. Yeah. She works like she still got a better job than him probably, but still she got a head start on him. So it's gonna be hard for him to catch up with her. She has a nest already, so it's impossible for him to catch up. So, and I don't think he's lying that he wants to travel, but he also has responsibilities that she don't have.
Mm-hmm.
That's the problem. He has responsibilities with his son. He just can't pick up his son and just go and do and whatever he wants to do. He has a disability. You just can't just do whatever. She can do whatever. That's why I keep telling. That's why I told you, Neil. I don't know why she's invested in this, because there's no way this was going to work. This is your third option. This is your third option, basically. The third guy was picked. This is the third guy you were supposed to be with. This is the third guy. That's why I thought Jordan was never going to be it. But Mike was a piece of shit. So that can never work. The first guy left. The first guy, he left. The first guy left. Banana.
Blake.
Yeah, Blake was her number one. She said that. Blake was her number one.
That was who she really wanted.
Blake was more in her lane than Jordan is.
Yeah.
Mike is we all know what Mike is. But that's why that's why I said, that's why most people don't like to marry down, because you have to be ready to accept that. Now, if he's willing, like Neil said earlier, that I'm gonna take the money and I'm gonna move up with you, I'm willing to accept the staying at home woman and all that, then hey, you work with that. But I can't do that. I can't sit on my behind and just be a home dad. I just can't do it. It's not in me. It's not in me.
The not talking is the thing that is like, okay, maybe he is over it as well.
Okay.
But I still don't know. I'm
no, he is over it. Now I'll give you an example. I'll use myself as an example. With the work thing, I don't really talk to my wife about work anymore. I used to talk to her all the time about the people at work who was getting on my nerves, all that other stuff. Now I don't talk about it anymore. And now I really don't have to do any talking to her anymore because I work from home. So I barely leave. So we around each other all the time. So mainly this is how the conversation goes in my house. She comes home, I give her a question. Hello. I say hello, give her a question, and let her run for 45 minutes. I don't really have to say anything. So that's the conversation we go. She does all the talking. I don't really say anything. All I go is, okay, what happened, how'd it happen? That's how the conversations go in my house. We talk every now and then, but when we talk, what I want to talk about, she doesn't like to listen to, like sports. She's not a sports person. I can talk your ears off about sports. She's not gonna listen. When I talk about Love Is Blind and all this stuff, she won't listen to that either. So that's why I told you. That's why when I found y'all, that's why earlier when she came by earlier, she said, "Who you talking to?" You know who I'm talking to. You know I'm talking to the family in UK. Who I'm talking to? It's not a secret. You know who I'm talking to. So that's why she watches her own nonsense too, but not my nonsense. So that's why. But I try to get her into it, but she just don't go. Now I do have one question for y'all, all of you, actually. Married, I can't watch the one in UK with y'all. So they have the US, Married First Sight. Yeah. I was gonna watch it because I keep telling me how good it is. I wanted to watch it, but can't find it. But so they doing a new one in US. I'm wondering, can y'all watch that one?
Okay.
When's that starting?
On the 23rd. 23rd.
Okay. Next week.
We will get into it.
Yeah, we'll do that one.
Yeah.
Because I seen the matches. I matched them up already, and I was right. It's gonna be spicy. They're gonna try the Black Love again. I don't know why they're trying it again, but they're gonna try the Black Love again. Okay.
We'll always root for it.
Yeah.
We'll always root for it. But
I got another update for you too. Love is Blind, new season. Guess where it's gonna be at?
Oh gosh, where?
New Orleans.
Okay.
You was asking for a black city.
There we go. Lovely.
We will be all over that. We will be all over that.
Yeah. They can't mess it up. They cannot.
So the best Married with at First Sight episode was New Orleans.
Okay.
Yeah.
The best ever was New Orleans.
I can't wait.
But then we've got ages to wait for that. Then
yeah,
I know you gotta wait. Yeah, because they started taping it already. Yeah, they started taping it already. So they're working on it already. Yeah.
Oh, excellent. At least we know.
So I couldn't wait. I couldn't wait to tell you because when I found out a couple of days ago, and then we were talking about it already. So I had to come and tell you.
Brilliant.
That's good news.
Yeah. So. That's what I said. I mean, that's as black as you can get in New Orleans.
Yeah. We're here for that.
They cannot let us down. Don't even try.
Well, I'm gonna hate to step on it, but and it's not gonna work. I'm telling you that now. They're gonna set you up.
You always say that about everybody.
Yes, they're gonna set you up again to Black Love. I keep y'all will listen to me one day. I'm telling you. Y'all like my wife. Y'all don't want to listen. I keep telling y'all.
And then one time we're gonna win. And that one win is gonna be enough.
No, season 10, we're gonna get two couples, two black couples that are
going. Oh no! Wow, that's too much. That's too much.
Just one.
That's too much. Two. We need one, maybe two. That's way too much. Two. Come on,
Dwayne. In the comments, Kimberly Bailey saying to try Daily Motion. Have you tried that for maths?
Let me see. Oh, let me see. Wow. Let me see.
Let me see. I don't know if it's open YouTube.
But isn't that
it's not on YouTube. I tried everything. I was everything looking for it. I was trying to look for it because KW keeps saying how great it is. I was like, so I went to look for it and I couldn't find it.
It is a good one as well. It is.
You have to get one of those VPN things, maybe.
Yeah. So I was pissed because I was like, I looked everywhere, every streaming thing, YouTube, everything. I was like, come on, man, nothing. And then I go on what's the name and say, oh, it's the new season for Peak. I'm like, oh, that's the US one. What about the UK? Yeah.
Okay. We will.
We'll keep a lookout. We'll keep a lookout.
Yeah. If I find something.
Yeah.
Because it's on my Peacock, so that's why I was wondering what is going to be on y'all.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
They moved it from Lifetime to Peacock because they want people to pay for it. They want people to pay for it now, really pay for it.
Master US.
Oh, Kimberly says that's where she. Oh no, Love Island UK. All right, cool.
Yeah, with the Love Island, the games, everything they moved everything to Peacock now.
Cool.
Well.
Guys, we are coming up to almost 2.5 hours.
Yeah, I know, right? They're having too much fun here.
Yeah. It has been fun as always.
Thank you, guys.
So
when are you back again?
Are we? Last time we were toying with Married at First Sight on a Sunday. Are we still toying with that? Or you're not even around tomorrow, so
on Sunday. Yeah, I'm not.
All right, we are definitely going to be back next Friday for the final episode of.
Oh God, really?
Wedding.
It's not going to be nothing.
Reunion to go,
and we still got.
No, you should wait for the reunion. It's not going to be nothing. You know, it's not.
Well, we will watch the episode and then we'll decide.
If anything particular.
Yeah, because it's not gonna be really nothing. It's gonna be BS.
The reunion usually is the following Wednesday, isn't it?
Yeah, it's gonna be the following. It's the following. Hold on, let me see something. It's the following. Because I was just looking at it actually. Let me see.
I think it's all wrapped up by the end of the month.
Yeah, it's in the month.
Yeah.
So we'll do Friday check-in.
Yeah.
Married at First Sight as well.
Yeah.
See if we can find US because the first episode will be out, and then we'll be back again the next week.
Cool.
Unless something spectacular takes place, then we may do a in the week.
It's okay.
Yeah. If
exactly. I'm about to say if.
KW said it's going to be great because KB is going to drop kick that man at the altar.
No, he is not. No, she is not.
Yeah.
I don't know why I keep KW. I love you. Stop.
Yeah. But listen, guys, we're gonna wrap it up.
Thank you.
Thank you so much. And have a great weekend. And we will speak to you next week. Take care. Bye-bye.